Hi, Coach. You're muted. We can't hear you.
What is up, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Y'all doing good? I'm so excited. I'm so happy that you guys are here. I want to know where y'all from. Go ahead and drop it in the chat. I see your names, but I want to know where y'all are locked in with me from all over the world. Stephanie's from Louisiana. Kendra is from Mississippi. Latoya's from Texas. Oh, y'all are locked in tonight. Let's go. We got Alabama, Marietta, South Africa. I don't even know what time it is in South Africa right now. Wow, I am live. This is a live class. This is real. I'm so happy to be hanging out with you guys tonight. Okay, I love all these places where y'all are from, but I just want you to think about that friend that you know needs this information. Just think about them. Go ahead and let's invite them. Send them the link. Tell them to lock in to change their life. You can't be the only one that's locking up and going to another level in your finances. I want to hear from you guys. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready tonight? Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to grow? Go ahead and say, I'm ready in the chat today. We're going to another level in 2026. I need y'all to get excited because you guys are taking the time right now to learn a skill that has changed my life. And I'm not trying to sell you some pipe dream. I'm not trying to sell you some get rich scheme that this is like, oh, if you do that. No, no, no. This is a skill that will change your life. If you learn this and you listen to me, you will change the way you think about money. You will leave the poverty mindset. You will leave the scarcity mindset. I teach you how to make your money grow. I'm going to teach you how to go to another level. So I want you to lock in. Have you invited a friend? Go ahead and say I did in the chat. If you invited a friend, think about that person that you don't need to be here. That person that's ain't got no money all the time, or that person that has money but they don't know what they do with it, and they keep shopping like crazy. I want y'all to go on ahead and invite that person. Why? Because have I want you guys to do this with friends and family. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, this has absolutely changed my life, and I really believe that it's going to change yours too. But don't do it alone. You don't have to learn this skill alone. I think it's best with like a community or a friend. Even if you don't have a friend or you don't have a community, I'll be your community. You don't have to do this alone. All right? All right. So we've invited friends. Also, turn your cameras on. I want to see y'all's beautiful faces. You might say, oh, I can't do all that. But go ahead. If you can, turn the camera on. I would love to see your beautiful face. Okay. So tonight, I'm going to be teaching you how to trade stocks the smart way in 3 easy steps. Even if you're too busy, overwhelmed, or if you think trading isn't for people like me. Now, let me tell myself really quick. I failed math when I was in college. It was bad. I had to take it like twice. The struggle was real. So it's funny that I'm in finance because I felt like I struggled with math, but you don't have to be good at math. You don't have to have a bunch of fancy degrees. You can come in and learn a very simple strategy and you can make money on a regular basis. You'll also lose money, but I teach risk management. Okay, now let's pause. You've already invited your 3 to 5 friends. If you have not already, I want you to go ahead and invite them because I promise you it's going to change your life. It's going to change your life. If you can lock in for a season, you will eat for a lifetime. I remember when I was learning how to trade and I was making money, and it was like I didn't really tell anybody. I didn't tell friends or family. I was like kind of doing it on my own, and I was like, wait, how come everybody's not teaching this skill? Like, what is happening? And then when COVID blew up in 2020, I started teaching friends and family because they knew that I traded. Everybody was stuck at the house. And those people that I taught are now retired and living their best life and doing what they're passionate about. And that is what this is about. Yes, I'm teaching you options, but that's just the vehicle that we're going to use to get you to the next level so you can have your time freedom. So you can bake a cake in the middle of the day. So you can go volunteer in ministry. So you can go do and travel and do what you're passionate about. Also, if I'm not sure if this is your first time or not, but I'm big on giveaways and I'm big on gifts. If you stay to the end, I have a free gift for every single person in the room who wants it in the chat. Go ahead. Go ahead and let me know in the chat if you want a free gift at the end. Me, yes. Beatrice said me. Tamira said me. Carla said me. They're like, I'm locked in. Listen, I need you to do this. I'm going to do my part. I'm going to show up and I'm going to do the free class. This is work for me. You get to sit and take notes. This is a free class. And this free game that I'm giving you will set you up for time freedom for the rest of your life. And you can pass it on to your kids. Come on. Come on. So the least you can do is lock in with me. And let's lock in together and learn this incredible skill that changed your life. Also, I'm giving away $500 at the end. Who wants $500 at the end? Go ahead and let me know in the chat. Who wants $500 a check? Period. Period. Yes. The thing is this. It was hard for me to fund my first brokerage account. We didn't have a lot of money. And, you know, I didn't have multiple businesses. We didn't have all of that. I'm going to give you a little backstory. I was evicted out of college. I went to college, moved to Michigan State University on like this dream that I was like going to live the New York City life. Man, I got evicted within 6 months. I was broken and broke. And I just remember being like, oh my gosh, I suck at managing money and something got to change. I had a 536 credit score. And now my credit score is around 840, 835. And I'm the first millionaire in my family. And it's only God plus me renewing my mind and learning financial education so I can do something different. So many people want change in their life. So many people want change. But who is going to actually apply it? Are you going to apply it in the chat? That's what I want to hear. Are you going to apply? Because you're coming to watch the free class, but you're going to walk away. And are you going to actually apply it? Don't have me up here wasting my time doing free classes every night if you're not going to lock in, because I'm going to lock in. And I'm giving you guys so much free game tonight. Like what? So I'm excited. I want you to be excited and know that your life is going to change. So my first brokerage account, I sold stuff on eBay to fund it. So there we go. And I said, you know what would be great? Having a little help to fund somebody's account. And that's what I want to do for you guys. Now, my promise to you tonight, I want to give you guys a promise, because by the end of this training, you're going to have a clear picture on how investing works, options. I'm going to show you some examples. I'm going to show you the time freedom aspect. I'm going to show you examples of people that have jumped off the boat and have learned options themselves. We're going to have different speakers come in, a couple of different speakers of people who trade with me on a regular basis. So you know that this is like a real thing, right? Like period. And I'm going to give you an idea of how the stock market works. So if you've got no experience in the stock market, go ahead and say, I don't in the chat. Go ahead and say, I don't have any experience. It's okay. This is a safe place. I got y'all. I got you. I see so many people in the chat. They're saying, look, I don't have any experience. All of this seems foreign to me. I don't know what to do. And maybe this is you. You want to build an extra stream of income. You want to go to another level. You're tired of your job. If you're tired of your job, say, I am tired in the chat. I want to hear from you if you're tired. But every time you look at a trading chart, every time it's like you're too exhausted to even try. You like, child, the way I dragged myself to this free class tonight, it's okay. You showed up and I'm proud of you. And you should be proud of you too. You should decide tonight that I am sick and tired of being sick and tired. I want to hear, are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Because that was me. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I got tired of the rat race. I got tired of being exhausted and burnt out and worn out and tired every single day. And I said, you know what? Something's got to give. Something has to give. Maybe you've tried to learn trading and tried to learn investing. Maybe you've seen my videos online or other people's videos online. And maybe you're like, okay, I'm trying to piece stuff together. I'm not really sure. But you know what? I saw this girl online and she's talking about investing and giving. And you know what? I just want to come and learn. And I'm proud of you. I want you to say that in the chat. I'm proud of myself. I am proud of myself because you showed up. Because a lot of you guys are saying you're tired. You're living paycheck to paycheck. You're tired of your job. You're exhausted. But you know what you did today? You showed up. And I want you just to say that to yourself and be kind to yourself. Because so many people are so hard on yourself. Like you're so hard on yourself. I want you to start speaking kindly to yourself. The thing is, the way you destruct and tear yourself down, you would never speak that way to your kids, your family, or even to a friend. Come on. You you beat yourself up, but you need to learn to love you and spend time with you, because guess what? No matter where you go in this world, you always going to be with yourself, right? So don't beat yourself up that you don't know trading. Don't beat yourself up that you're not further along. I can help you get further along. I have strategies where I'm like, hey, if you feel behind on retirement, I got you. We got a plan. I got you. We're going to come up with a plan and we're going to change our life. Maybe you're just too busy. And it's funny because my company's called The Busy Trader. Yeah. If you're too busy in the chat, I get you. Say, girl, I'm too busy. I'm too busy. If you're too busy, perfect. You're the perfect person that I want to talk to, because I know what it feels like to be busy. I have a husband, I have 3 kids, I have multiple businesses, I have a massive team that I work with every day. I'm doing all of these free classes because I want to help my community. I want my community to go to another level financially, not only financially, but mentally. It's like, I can't be the only one out here. I'm not a gatekeeper. So we're all going to eat. We're all going to bank. We're all going to change the way we think about money. Now, here is the truth. If you feel overwhelmed, intimidated, or feeling like trading is some exclusive skill somewhere down the line and you need some finance degree, and it almost seems like the system is designed to keep you out. Y'all feel like that sometimes? Y'all feel like that? Like, I remember I was taught by my stepdad in 2009, and I was feeling like, wait, I always felt like Wall Street, even though I worked on Wall Street, I worked on Wall Street, y'all, for years, like 5 or 6 years. Even though I worked there, I was not trading actively at the time. And I just felt far away. And I'd watch them trade and everything, but it just felt like this is for the elite. This is like some secret over here. And listen, you might be like, you know what, Heather, I get all that. I don't have time. I teach something called the 5-minute trader, where I teach you how to trade in 5 minutes or less every single day. And then I teach you how to swing trade. I have strategies where I can teach you and show you how to make money in your PJs, in your bedroom, at your 9 to 5. Come on. But listen, what if it did not have to be that way? What if it didn't have to be hard? What if you didn't need a finance degree? What if you weren't confused by the charts? What if you didn't need to be glued to your screen all day? That ain't freedom. When I left my 9 to 5, I said, I'm not going to come and stare at the screen all day, because that's going to defeat the purpose of me having time freedom. Who wants time freedom in the chat? Say, I want time freedom. Go ahead. You need to write that out, because I need that to start to get wired into your brain that you want time freedom and that you want to go to another level. Period. Because the reality is we're getting older. If you've been following me for a while, I know we getting older. I'm 43. I know we getting older. Okay. We are getting older. And as we get older, we realize what's valuable and what's important. We want to spend time with our family. We want to spend time with our spouses. We want to spend time doing things that we're passionate about. I don't know about you, but I want you to dream again. I want you to dream again about the thing that you've always desired to do. And I want you to drop that in the chat. I want to know, what are you dreaming about? I would love to hear it. Is it traveling the world? Is it helping people? Is it, starting a bakery? Is it starting a company? Is it writing a book? Like, what's freedom to you? Helping people, travel in service, building the kingdom, pay off my house. Yes, debt-free life, travel and legacy, helping people and traveling. Let's go. I love that. Making more money, run a school, be debt-free, financial. I love this. Y'all, that's so good. I love that you guys are dreaming again. I love that you're dreaming again, because that's my goal for you tonight. I want you to have freedom. I want you to start dreaming again. Period. So if you didn't know, my name is Heather Lindsey, and my goal is to help people just find some freedom in their lives. That's it. And the thing is, people always say, well, Heather, money's not everything. It's not everything, but it impacts everything. It impacts your marriage. It impacts your relationships. It impacts your friendships. It impacts your mental health. Come on. You know how it messes with you when you can't pay your bills? Come on. How does it mess with you when you live in paycheck to paycheck? How does it mess with you when you're like, on paper, I make $250,000 a year, but I don't have anything to show for it? If that's you, then you're in the right place. I want to help you. I started the Busy Trader for a reason. I wanted to help people to find time freedom. I wanted to help them find time freedom so they can do the things that they're passionate about, do the things where they're paying off debt, do the things where they're living a life that they're passionate about. Like, for example, for me, I am leaving with my family for a month. We're going to Singapore, Maldives, and we're going to Tokyo. And guess what? Come on. I traded for it. Come on, somebody say traded for it in the chat. Say traded for it in the chat. Let's go. I traded for this trip. I traded for it. I traded stock options. What I'm about to teach you guys today. And please believe, it's so funny because like I used $800 and I traded all the way up from $800 to $80,000. Come on, say congratulations, Heather, in the chat. Come on, let me pat myself on the back. I traded for about 6 to 7 months. Come on, just to prove to my community that it can be done. I'm like, y'all, I'm gonna drop my trades that I took. I'm gonna show you why I got in. I'm gonna show you, and then I did the call outs and I gave them like heads up. So this is what I did. I took $800 and I only used 800 to make 80,000. And it's completely paid for our trip. I'm talking first class hotels. We're staying at the most expensive resort in the Maldives. Come on, come on. We're traveling the world. We're staying at the best hotels, the best experiences. And I know that it came from me pressing buttons on my computer and on my phone. That's what I'm trying to say, y'all. Like, and I'm not new to this. Like, I've been doing this. I've been showing people this time freedom, but I feel like people are just now catching on. But I'm about to put you guys on. Say, she's putting me on right now. She's putting me on right now. Listen, when we go and step on that flight and we get in those business class seats, come on, and I sit down and I lean back and they bring me that little warm towel and to clean off my little hands, and I set it there and I lean back and I'm laying. And the thing is, we're not going international with these kids, right? We're not going international in coach. No, we in business class. So we gonna lean all the way back, put our little face mask on. And as I do that, I think about, man, thank God for trading. Trading has changed my life. It has. It gives me the ability to not even have shame to go travel the world and have, debt freedom. Like, and I want that for all of you. And I feel like that's what's missing in a lot of people's life. They don't have the extra stream of income. You got one stream of income, but one stream is too close to none. It's too close. Say one stream is too close to none. Come on, one stream. I've helped thousands of people do this. I've helped thousands, and I want to help you guys. Today, I'm going to show you the system that I used. One stream is too close to none. And the thing is, with the layoffs and the recession and stuff going on in this world, I'm going to need you to lock in. And the thing is, some people have to learn under pressure, and you got to do what you got to do. But if you're comfortable at your job and it's paying, you need to go ahead and learn. You need to learn now. Okay, let's talk about some real transportation or transformation of people who have locked in. Let's give it up for Tori. She made 178%. Come on. Let's give it up for Tanisha. She made $715 and she prays before she trades, and it helps her with her mindset and her rules. Let's give it up for Tanisha. Say, congratulations, Tanisha. You did that. Let's give it up for Joy. She made $1,235. Y'all, these are real people that I trade with on a regular basis. These are people that I taught how to trade the stock market, people that I guide on a regular basis. So I'm not the only one I'm not the only one eating. We're all going to eat, right? That's the goal. Now, I'm going to talk about 3 pillars tonight, and I'm going to go through each one. I need you to take notes. I need you to lock in, get rid of all the distractions. We're going to lock in and do what we got to do. Pillar 1, what are options and why are we trading them? Number 2, candlesticks and technical analysis. We got to learn that. Retirement accounts and my favorite stocks. So those are our 3 pillars we're going to go through. This presentation is for educational purposes only, does not constitute as financial advice. I'm just sharing what has worked for me over the years. Okay, so pillar 1, y'all ready? Say I'm ready in the chat. Oh, y'all can't. Oh, it's not showing up. Oh no, y'all, I just been talking. It didn't show up. I'm sorry, y'all. You guys good? Can you see the slides? Say I'm ready. You guys ready? All right, so real quick, let's go over the pillars. First one, what are options and how to trade them? Now, remember, I talked about the trips and all the things, right? I talked about the trips and all the things, but we need to go ahead and look at these pillars and see what they are. First one is, I'm going to go through that. Number 2, candlesticks and technical analysis. Number 3, retirement accounts and my favorite stock. So I'm just going to go through these pillars really quick and we're going to lock in. Again, this is just for educational purposes. Okay, now ready? You guys are ready? Can y'all see the slides? Everybody can see the slides? If you can't see it, just refresh your screen. Pillar number 1, options training. Now, options are the foundation for all investing. Go ahead and say the foundation. Say foundation in the chat. Options are the foundations for all of investing. I like to trade options because I make more money faster. Who doesn't want to make more money faster? Say, I do. Come on, go ahead and say, I do. Now, you can stick to buying just stocks. If you want to see a quicker return, I want you to encourage you to grab options. I buy stocks for the long term and I use options to grow my account quickly. Now, remember, I told you guys, I did the big trip, right? And we're going to Singapore. Last year, we went to Tokyo, we went to Bangkok, and we went to Phuket. And we were gone for a whole month. And again, I traded for that trip. I traded for it. Go ahead and say traded for it in the chat. Listen, what do you need to trade for right now? Do you know we trade for our kids' private school education? It is expensive to have private school in the state of California. Come on. So again, I'm using options to fund the overpriced private school, to fund the trips, to fund paying off debt, to fund buying my mama house, to fund cars. You see what I'm saying? We use stocks to fund our life. Now, it might seem a little overwhelming, right, at first, but keep watching. It gets easier as you learn. Here's an example of why I like options. This is one of my favorite examples. I use this all the time because I want this to be ingrained into your head, and I want you to see that examples like this are real. My friend had money sitting around. I gave her my opinion on getting into a Tesla Leap. A Leap is an option that expires a year or more away. She spent $3,000 on this option for Tesla. You see here, here's the option. How do we know it's got a contract that expires, right? She put $3,000 into this, and 2 weeks later, she was up $16,000. Can we talk about that? Say 16K in the chat. $16,000. And then she bought 2 shares of Tesla and she made $837. This is the vast difference that you can see. She made $837 on shares versus $16,000 on options in 1 to 2 weeks. Like what? That is incredible. That is amazing, right? And so this goes to show you that you can make money on shares, but you can make money on options too, right? Now, why do I like options for day trading and swing trading? Now, this is a recent trade that I took. I only spent $100 on this and I made $1,600. This is the beauty in options. This was a swing I recently took. I was able to make $1,600 overnight. This was an overnight trade one day. I used options. Now, I use options to day trade and to swing trade. You sell when you want to sell. You just need to sell before this expiration date. So I sold that morning, right? But this goes to show that options gives you options in life. Go ahead and say that in the chat. Options gives me options in life. Come on. Options gives me options in life. Because overnight while I was sleeping, this turned $100 into $1,600. I just want to know, what would y'all do with $1,600? I just want you to dream a little bit really quick. Maybe pay your rent, maybe pay your mortgage. What would you do with $1,600? I would love to hear from you. What would you do with $1,600? Right? You could save. We got reinvest, buy options. I love that. Reinvest it, pay bills, period. Help with my son's health issues. Yes, I'm praying your son feels better. Emergency fund. Pay for my hydrofacial machine payment. Love that. I love that. And this is the beauty in options. Here's another recent trade that I took. I made $2,000 on Meta. I used $1,400, but I made this in 15 minutes. Say 15 minutes in the chat, guys. 15 minutes. 15 minutes, I made $2,000. Like that's wild. I used to make $4,000 in 1 month working my job out of college. Like what? Hold on. This is how trading can ruin you though, because you learn to make money so fast and it messes with your head because you're like, wait, this actually works. Like, hold on, wait a minute. Like, this can actually fund my life. Can actually pay off debt, right? You can risk $60 and make 230 in minutes. So that actually happened today in Power Hour. Now, you can use options for day trading, swing trading, and also I swing trade in my retirement accounts. When I do sell, I take the profit and I buy shares in growth stocks and dividend stocks. Okay. Now, what's an option? You might say, what is an option? I don't know what that is. It's a contract of 100 shares of one stock. With an expiration date, right? So with shares don't expire. If you had 100 shares, you could hold them forever, right? But with an options, they actually have an expiration date in which you need to sell before that date happens, right? Now, let's look at Tesla. This is a Tesla setup. Our first one is Tesla's the name of the stock of the option right here, right? January is a month it expires. $600 is the strike price. So all this is saying is as long as Tesla goes up and goes towards my direction, it's good. People see the strike price and they're like, oh my gosh, what if it doesn't go there? It doesn't matter. As long as it goes in your direction, you're fine. A call, it's a type of option. There's calls and there's puts. Calls go up, puts go down. So in this case, I was saying the market is going up, right? Now, this is your cost of your option. Instead of paying for 100 shares, I'm just buying it at a premium price. So I'm multiplying 5.10 by 100 and I'm getting $510. So that's the cost of this option, okay? So you're paying $510 for an option. Now, if all this is confusing, it's okay. I'm gonna break it down, make it even more simpler for you. Don't worry. But this is what an option looks like. Look at you knowing what an option looks like. I'm proud of you. Here's an example of a Tesla option. Now, this is a trade that I took, and I'm so proud of this trade. Can we just pause for a minute? Can we say let's go in the chat? Because you're next. Let's go. You're next in the chat. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and say let's go. Because this is an example of a trade that I took. This was Tesla. Here's the expiration date. This was a strike price. This was a real trade that I took, y'all. I made $52,000 on this. I took about 2,500 and I flipped it to 52,000 and I had a 2,000%. Yes, you're next. Yes, you're next. I'm gonna need you to believe that and walk in that because you are next. And listen, I spent $517 on the contract and I made $10,578. You are next. Absolutely. Because what happens is when you start to put yourself in a position to learn the market, it begins to change your life. I just want you to pause and think man, I need this. No, I just need y'all to be transparent. I need transparent. Can y'all be transparent with me for a second? If you feel like you're behind on retirement, say I feel like that in the chat. Just say I feel like it. It's okay. We're not judging you. This is not a judgment-free zones. If you feel like that, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay if you feel behind because we got a plan. And this is for beginners, so don't worry if you feel overwhelmed. So if you feel behind, guess what? This thing where I made 52,000, this was in my Roth IRA. A Roth IRA is a retirement account that I set up, right? And I want y'all to set them up too. We'll talk about that later. But listen, it was tax-free. Come on. Somebody say tax-free. Somebody say tax-free. So I traded this contract in my retirement account. So then what I did was, actually, this was in my SEP account. It wasn't in my Roth. This was in my SEP account. But what I did was I sold and I took that money. I took $2,500 and I flipped it to 52,000, sold it, took that money and I bought dividend stocks and other strong stocks. This is how you grow your retirement. You can use options to actually grow your retirement. Now, let's talk about it. Now, if you feel like, man, I just don't know if I have enough to retire or if I have enough to save, listen, let me help you with that. We need to get honest, go through our budget, and then we need to start throwing $20 a month at the market, right? $20 here and there. You can cut out some stuff. Maybe you don't need to get your nails done for a season. That's 50, 60, actually it's $90 nowadays to get your nails done. Take that $90 and put in the stock market. What is a call? When you buy a call, you buy a stock at a certain price in a certain time frame. You're pretty much calling the stock up, right? What's a put? When you buy a stock, you're saying, hey, this stock is going down because the market is going down. Market is bullish, is going higher. You buy a call. Market is bearish, going lower. You buy a put. Don't worry if this is not clear right away. We're going to work through it. How do you buy options? And don't worry, I'm going to show you an example of how to buy a stock a little bit later. But I used a couple accounts. One of them is Charles Schwab, and another one I'm going to share with you guys and actually give you a real example later. But Charles Schwab is the main one that I use, but I also use another one, and I'm really excited about it. I'm going to show y'all about that later. First, you're going to apply for individual taxable brokerage, right? You're going to fill out the form. You'll be asked if you want to trade options. You say yes. You want level 2, the ability to buy calls and puts. You don't need a margin account. Cash account is fine. You'll download the Thinkorswim desktop. That's what I use. If you're international, you're going to go Questrade or Interactive Brokers. And you're going to also download the Think or Swim starter pack from the script. So if you've got the starter pack for this class, you can grab that too. Awesome. Now, before we go further, I got to shout out some of my students. Can we give it up for Cookie? Cookie, say good job, Cookie. Say good job, Cookie. She made, I made a call out on a stock. I said calls, right? On MU. She made almost $2,000. Come on. Josh over here, Josh traded the 5-minute trader, which is the class I'm teaching tonight. And he made $1,780. Give it up for Josh. Good job, Josh. And then Cam, right? He said Heather was on spot on with this price level. This is why she's the GOAT. He made $766. Good job, Cam. Come on. These people locked in. These people push past their feelings, push past their emotions, and they locked in for a season. All right. And we love it, and I'm supporting it. Now, I want to give it up for Tanisha. Tanisha, she just started trading in September, and she would come around and be like, man, everybody else seems like they're locked in. I wonder if I'll ever be able to do that. And listen, she made her monthly salary at her job this week. Look at this, $2,000 in just one day. Come on. Now, this is the freedom I'm talking about. She prayed and wondered if this is something she could do. She said, I'll always be grateful for you to continuously show us and create a community. She's going to leave her job to trade full time, and it's definitely in view now. Who wants to trade full time? In the chat, say, I do. Come on. Do you want to do this? Say, I do. Absolutely. I mean, imagine making your monthly salary in a week, y'all. But this happens on a regular basis. Now, let's look at JT. He said he watched some of my pep talks and he charted the stocks and he made $602. Great job, JT. Let's look at Aaron. Let's give it up for Aaron. He made $4,200. Come on. This is his best execution. He took a swing trade with one of my coaches and he made $4,200, y'all, on his options. I want you to know that these are real people just like you that learned how to trade a strategy. I give your entry, I give your exit, and I give your take profit. I teach you a strategy. And that's why day trading is not gambling, because you're trading high probability setups. I'm telling you, hey, when the market does this pattern, you get in. When it does this pattern, you get out. I'm going to help you with that. Okay, let's look at the second one. Let's look at our pillars. Candlesticks and technical analysis. Technical analysis is a study of price action movement, chart patterns, volume, market behavior to help predict potential future moves in the market. Now, I am a technical analysis trader. I have spent many years in the market staring at charts all day. I can tell you where a chart is going, when it's going to stop, and when it's going to go. And if you know me, and you know me as a trader, go ahead and vouch for me in the chat really quick, y'all. Go ahead and vouch for me in the chat, because you know my TBT community, come lock in with me real quick, because y'all know I don't play when it comes to my technical analysis. For real. I love to see it. I love to see it. Thank y'all for your support. I'm so glad y'all are here. I love technical analysis. I love the study of the stock market, and it's a skill. And I don't want you guys to think that, oh, this is, this is going to be too hard. Trust me, I wasn't good at math. I was like on average a 3.0 student in school. This is not like, I don't have a license to do this. You don't need a license to day trade, right? But that's the beauty in it. Any person can come in and learn a skill and make money at home in their PJs. Like, what? It's goals. Okay. First step for the 5-minute trader. Y'all ready? Say I'm ready. If you're ready in the chat, say I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to learn the 5-minute trader. I'm ready to lock in. Come on. First step, am I emotionally in a good place? If you're not in a good place emotionally, it's going to mess with you as a trader. It's going to mess with you. Ladies, come on. Men, cover your ears real quick. Around that time of the month, you might need to size down on your positions because you might be a little hormonal. It might be messing with you. It's hard to be a woman out here, right? Maybe you and your spouse are arguing. Maybe your son is going through something. Maybe you're traveling and you have a lot going on. Maybe you're jet lagged. Maybe you're not feeling well. You want to be in a good place emotionally to trade. That's the first step. Second step is, what is happening in the market? I'm going to mark key levels and the 5-minute opening range, and I'm going to mark other levels. Third step is have a planned entry, exit, and a take profit. All right. Now, let's talk about the opening range. We like the opening range, right? This is our opening range breakout. Now, an opening range is the trading strategy where you mark the high and the low of the market's opening time period when the breakout from that range. So let's just say the market is going sideways. It's consolidating. We don't like consolidation and we don't trade it. All right. But when you finally get that breakout, you can take the breakout and ride it all the way up. I'm going to show you another example. Now, for this strategy, what I like to do is I like to mark the first 5-minute candle of the day. So this is the top, this is the bottom, okay? This is the first candle that's formed. When the candles are red, that tells us sellers are stronger. When the candles are green, that means that buyers are stronger, right? But this was a weak candle. I call this is an indecision candle because, man, we got this long wick. This thing ain't going down. But what I did with this day is you can take the break of the 5-minute candle, or you can wait for a retest for a better probability and take it lower. You can trade the reaction from the 5-minute, right? And so this strategy, I trade it over and over again. Now, mind you, I'm still looking at 5 to 6 other factors just to make sure that it's going to be a good day for this strategy, because some days it's not a good day for this strategy. And I don't want you to force a bunch of trades, but I'm going to give you some more examples. Another thing I found was that gap fills pair nicely with the 5-minute trader. What happens is when the market gaps up or gaps down overnight, you'll find yourself with a gap in the market. Okay. So let me show you some examples. Here's a gap. The market doesn't like all these holes, y'all. Y'all see all these holes? You guys see these holes? Look at that. We don't like that, do we? We don't like those holes. The market doesn't like them either. The market doesn't like that stuff. Why doesn't it like it? Because the market likes to be balanced, right? The market likes to balance itself out. So I'm going to show you how to find these gaps in the market. And I'm going to show you a couple more examples because I want you to walk away and be like, oh, okay, I could take the 5-minute retest into the gap fill and I can bank and be done for the day. Come on. I do teach about data and theta at another course. Okay. Now, a gap can be seen as a hole in the price chart where no trading took place. In other words, you could say where the price jumped a certain distance, meaning that it closed at one point and opened higher at another point without touching the levels. You see this? Do you understand what a gap is? Say, yes, I do in the chat. All it is where the market's closed here, and when the market opened up that next morning at 9:30 Eastern, the price gapped higher. You guys get it? I love that. So guess what? We can trade into this gap because the market wants to be balanced, as I mentioned, right? I'm going to show you examples too. Don't worry. I'm going to show you a couple examples. Time frame, we can see gaps on all time zones, but my favorite is a 5-minute time frame for this strat. I trade all gap fills, but mostly on SPX. They don't always fill the first day that they're formed. So I'll wait 3 to 5 into the gap, depending on my target and the previous day's resistance, okay? I use futures to tell me which way we're going. Now, you might be like, what do you mean? I look at it like ES and NQ are giving me confirmation of where the market is going. ES is the S&P 500, and then NQ is the NASDAQ. Now, I like to look at them as like cousins. They're my cousins that confirm if I'm going to get in that trade. If NQ and ES are going in opposite directions, I'm not taking that trade. Why? Because NQ and ES are called futures. It's the future of what is happening, and the future is looking very choppy. So I'm not taking that trade. I scale out and I take profit along the way. I set an alert in TradingView, and I'm going to show you guys how to do this. Now, what are futures? I use futures to tell me if I should enter or not. Remember, I mentioned our cousins, NQ and ES. I want us to get under VWAP on both for puts and above VWAP on both for calls. Now, what is VWAP? It's called volume weighted average price. Don't worry if it's confusing. I got you. If the gap is to the upside, I want to see NQ and ES above VWAP to enter. And the gap is to the downside, I want to see NQ and ES below VWAP to enter in on SPX or SPY. Okay. There's also gaps on futures as well. Okay, let's jump into this. 5-minute trader plus gap fills. Now, I love scalping trades. What does that mean? That means I'm in the stock market for like 5 to 10 days, maybe even 20 minutes a day. I'm able to make $500 to $5,000 on average per day. My focus with my scalping strategy is to get base hits. Y'all, let's get into these base hits. There's 252 trading days in 1 year. $200 a day is $50,000 a year. $500 a day is $126,000. $1,000 a day is 252. I just want to know, which one do you want to work with? How many of y'all want a $50,000 bonus? You want a $126,000 bonus? You want a $252,000? The thing about this is you can use this to pay your bills. You can use this to fund your life. Come on, I want to know what your goal is. Is it $200 a day? Is it $500 a day? Is it $1,000 a day? Let me know in the chat, because I want to hear from you. Because listen, you could make 6 figures a year doing this. If you can lock into a strategy that feels like home to you, then it's gonna change your life. Okay? So when I first started, my goal was $50 a day. And now I make way, way more than that. But I want you to know, if you start small and grow up to it, it'll change your life. Essence said hers is $20 a day. Come on. That's the thing. Like, that's the thing. This could give you a raise and a bump up financially. The goal is to set up a day trading plan, a plan that includes an entry, take profit, and an exit if you're going to take a loss. Okay. Now, how to identify when the market is going to be choppy or trending. Now, this is important, y'all. Come on. This is important. Because remember, if we're trading for our life, we're trading for trips, we're trading for Botox. I trade for Botox. Don't come for me. I got to get Botox. I get Botox. See, look, you see that? I'm moving my eyes up and down and ain't no movement. You want to know why? Because SPX paid for my Botox, right? So that's the thing. You can use trading to fund your life, but you need to understand strategy, okay? Now, this is how we identify whether it's going to be a choppy or a trending market. Now, the first thing we do is check the daily candle to see if it's an inside day or not. Y'all don't be judging me about my Botox. Don't be judging me. Don't be judging me. But listen, I trade with the mindset of I'm paying for Botox today. I trade with the mindset as we need to get these flights for this trip. So it helps me to keep my rules. It helps me not to gamble. It helps me to be a better trader, because I understand that this will fund my life. This will pay off stuff. Do you know, when I first got started, I dropped $20,000 on a mentor, and it was the best $20,000 I spent, because it took me to another level as a trader. But you know what I did? I put it on a credit card because I wanted my points, and then I paid it off. And because for me, I was like, I got to lock in. I need to invest. I need to get serious about this. And that's what I had to do, because I knew that this could fund my life if I got serious about it. If the market is opening up on ES within the same range as yesterday, it's considered an inside day. Come on. ES tracks the S&P 500, and I trade SPX and SPY daily. So every day I'm checking ES first thing in the morning. Is this inside or outside? Now, I always joke around that this candle is pregnant, right? This is the mother candle. Mama is pregnant. Whenever mama's pregnant, she got a lot of symptoms. She's choppy. She's hard to trade and you might lose money. So whenever the candles are opening within the previous day's range, I'm gonna show you examples, then it might be a choppy day. Even if you're trading the 5-minute trader, that means that maybe typically you spend $1,000 on your contracts. Maybe instead you put that in half and you only spend $500 a day on that. You see what I'm saying? Same example here. Whenever the candle opens inside of the other candle, it's consuming it inside day. If I size down if we are opening within the previous day range, and I increase my size when we are in a more trending market. Okay. So really quick, I just want to show you guys some examples really quick. And are you guys locked in? I just want to hear, are you ready in the chat for some examples? Are y'all ready? Are y'all locked in? I love it. All right, give me a second. Let me. I'm just going to set up really quick. Are y'all locked in? Y'all ready? So I'm going to tradingview.com. If you want to go to TradingView with me, we can go and I can show you a couple things. Let me see. I'm going to just log into my account really quick so you can see what I see every single day. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with y'all right now. Are you guys getting a lot out of this? Go ahead and say it. If you are, say I am in the chat. I would love to hear. Are you guys learning and growing? Because that's what this is about for me. Like, I want to know that you guys are growing and learning and all the things. Okay. All right. So, oh, I love this. I am so many. All right. Now I didn't get to change my charts yet from today. I didn't get to come in and edit it a little bit. Let's go ahead and I'm going to show you guys. Let's go on the daily chart. Okay, daily is here for D, okay? All right, now what are we gonna do? The first thing we're gonna do is we are gonna mark the high and the low of the previous day's candle, okay? Because remember, we talked about inside candles, outside. It's important that you know if this is an inside or outside day. So right here is the previous day's high and low. So tell me, now futures market opened up at 3 o'clock here, Pacific time. I'm in Cali. Tell me this. Is this an inside day so far? This red candle that you see right here, is this inside or is it an outside day? Oh, nice. Inside, inside. She's preggers. Yes. 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 She's preggers, right? Okay. Okay. You guys are good. Okay. Remember, if this candle, right? Hold on, let me grab. Remember, if this candle opens up within this range, we're preggers. It's inside. She got symptoms. Yes, Stephanie. She got symptoms. Okay. Let's do the day before. All right, let's look at today's candle. This green candle here. Pretend like this red one isn't here, okay? Pretend this red one's not here. Tell me this. Is this candle, today's green candle, was it an inside day or an outside day? Tell me if this candle here was an inside day or outside. So, it was an inside for most of the day, but the wick was an outside. Yep. Out barely. Sean said out barely. Exactly. This was barely. Now, I'm going to ask you guys this question. Is this a trending market or is this a choppy market? Based on the daily, we talked about it being choppy or we talked about it trending? Give it to me. Choppy. Yes. You guys are good. Like, y'all are so locked in right now. What? Okay, this is amazing. So this is choppy. Honestly, this whole little box is choppy. If we talk about it, look at this. All of this is choppy. So what I like to do is I like to wait for a little breakout so we can get some direction because this is a chop fest, right? So this means that when I trade SPY and SPX, I use ES to remember to guide me, but I enter in on SPX because I trade options. Okay. So what I do is if I see we open up within the previous day's range, oh, I size down. I'm like, y'all not going to get these coins. I'm good. Okay. So let's look at more of some outside days. Okay. Let's find like a good little trending market, right? All right. This was a beautiful trend. I want you guys to tell me this. Let me get my little button. I always chart on my iPad, so it's so weird. Okay, tell me this candle here. Was this an outside day or inside day? Right here, this one right here. Sizing down means that I take my original say you're trading with $1,000. I only trade with 500. So I'm trading with yes. You guys are like outside. Yes. Why? Let's look at the previous day. You guys are like the best students. Oh my gosh. So the previous day was here and here. This was the previous day's range, right? So remember, this is a previous day range. And then when we opened, what do we do? Outside candle, trend. You see that? This is a much better day to trade. Now, you might say, oh, how do I do it? The candle opened up outside of the previous range. Remember, look at these candles here. Let me show y'all just so you can see it. I just want you to see it. And this is one of the things that I learned later in my journey as a trader, because I used to get caught in so many choppy days. And I'd be like, why? And then I started to see, oh, we're within the previous. Now, this is a bunch of pregnant candles. Come on. Y'all see this? We got a lot of pregnancy up in here. We got pregnancy after pregnancy up in here. That's a lot going on. So whenever I see inside candles after inside candles, whenever I'm going to trade my strategy, that helps me to know if the risk is on or risk is off. If the risk is on, then I can size down. I don't trade my usual amount for the market. Why? Because I need to make sure I don't take a big loss because I'm trying to protect my money because I'm trying to go on a trip. You see what I'm saying? But listen, if I wake up and we are within the previous day rate like this, I'm like, ooh. But if the candle opens up outside of this range, look, previous day range, open outside, look at where it started. Oh, we're good. Exactly. The top and the bottom of the candle determines the range. We open up outside, then I trust my strategy more, right? You have to understand the market is either consolidating or it's trending. When it's consolidating, it goes sideways and it's tougher to trade. You see what I'm saying? It's harder to trade that. And you don't want to force trades. Say, I will not force trades in the chat. And maybe one day, maybe you're like, oh girl, I don't even know what all this is. I need you to start to ingrain that in your brain that you're not going to force trades in crappy conditions. I'm not going to let you lose a bunch of money because we trying to go on trips. We trying to pay off debt. We trying to retire early. We trying to lock in for a season so we can eat for a lifetime. We don't force trades around here because forced trading is a scarcity mindset, and we don't live like that. We don't think like that. We don't operate like that. Come on, somebody. So remember, here's our previous day's range. When the candle opens outside of that range, it's an outside day. Opens within, it's choppy. So the past couple of days have been a little choppy because we had a nice little trend going higher here, but they were like kind of small baby candles, but it's been choppy, right? So we're not forcing a bunch of trades and crap. So listen, you trading the 5-minute trader, you trading gap fills, check this first because you want to make sure that you don't get screwed down the line, right? And we'll see more gap fills. Like you can see here, if you go to Trading View, you can type in the gap indicator right here and favorite it. And you can see that it's here. Here's an example of a gap that filled. It pops up these little rectangles. You guys see? And so whenever we get those gap fills, we like those. We can go down to the 15-minute. Here's an example of a double gap fill. This one was really nice. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. But what you can do is set alerts. So as soon as a gap pops up, I like to right click on it, add indicator strategy on gaps. So now I get alerted every single time that there is a gap in the market. So then I can mark my little desk here and it gives me a heads up, right? Now, you can hit add indicator gaps. Let me see. And just set alerts for it. Add alerts to gaps. New gap appeared. And you can do it on the 15-minute. This is a message you'll get, and hit create, right? So this is an idea of a gap, right? The gap here, we had a double gap here. It started to fill and it didn't fill until a little bit later. Here's an example of a gap. We gapped down. We came all the way down. Was this the same day, Tuesday? Yep. And then it filled a little bit later in the day. The gap came back up. This gap filled to the downside. So this is just an example of gap fills. The market likes to gap. Now, if you notice now, there's so many gap fills to the downside. It's actually kind of crazy. We have a gap here that's unfilled. We have a gap here that's unfilled. We have a gap down here that's unfilled. Look at all these gaps down here, but the market has been going all the way up. It's been wild. Now, I just want to remind you guys, I'm giving away a lot of things, but you actually have to be here in order to get it. So I'm gonna stay in the chat. Say I'm gonna stay in the chat because I have so much more free game and I'm trying to help you change your life, but I'm gonna need you to lock in. Okay. I need you to lock in, friend. Say I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay. Because if I gotta stay, come on. You got to stay too, big dog. Okay. Now I'm running out of time. I realize this webinar is getting a little long. So I want to do a separate 5-day live class where I can teach you every step of the 5-minute trader and how I've been able to stay green consistently. Say 5-day class in the chat. 5-day live class. I have not taught a class like this before, but I'm going to be teaching you guys for 5 days how to do this. And then how I look to 5 to 6 factors to determine how I'm going to enter the trade and win. The strategy is amazing. It is amazing because I'm usually done trading every day by 7 o'clock. Now, we're going to get more into the class. So if you have a lot of questions, I got you. I am going to help you and I'm going to answer those questions. Now, let's look at some of our wins. We got AVGO from Tosh here. She made 104%. Let's go. Let's say congratulations to her in the chat right now. Oh, it says I'm sorry, y'all. My screen share paused. Let's see. Let's give it up for Tasha in the chat though. Come on. Hold on. This technology. All right. We good? All right. Let's give it up for Tosh. She made 104%. Come on. I'm telling y'all, these are real people that just decided to lock in. They really are. It's real people. And let's give it up for Eve. She spent $30 on this contract and it went to 699%. Let's go. Like what? That is goals in every single way. And then let's give it up for Friday and Spy. She was like, man, the charting alone was so worth it. You guys, these are people like me and you who want time freedom, who want to live a life where they don't have to stay chained to a job every single day. Like that's not freedom. That's not the life I'm trying to live. I don't know about y'all, but I'm trying to be outside. Come on. But listen, my outside is on a flight. Anybody else? Right? Oh, it says it's paused. Anybody else feel like that? Like my outside, I'm trying to be outside on a flight somewhere. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to be outside, right? On a beach. All right, go ahead. Let's just dream for a second. Tell me, where y'all trying to go this summer? If you were trading and living, I love that. Lauren just got back from Osaka on the beach. Where Egypt, Paris, where else? Where are we going? Where are we going, y'all? I love it. I love that. Oh, I love that. Where else are we going? To the beach, Italy? Karen says she's going to Greece, period. Yeah, we're trying to be outside. We're trying to absolutely be outside. And it's so funny because I'm like, y'all, like me being outside means that like I own my time. I own my time. Joe's trying to get her house fixed. Come on, wherever the Holy Spirit sends me. No, listen, let me tell y'all. My rental property needs a new roof. Come on. And I'm like, and I just found out a quote today of how much it's going to cost. And I said to myself, thank God for trading because I will be trading for this. Anybody else? right? Anybody else? Like, that's the way to do it. That's the only way to live. Okay, let's. Embria says she needed to pay off them debts, and you will. That was the goal. That's how I got debt free. That's how me and my husband did. We traded for it. Let's talk about pillar number 3, your investment accounts, kids accounts, and savings accounts. These are important because we're not going to be old and broke. Come on, go ahead and say that, somebody. Clock that. We will not be old and broke in the chat. We will not be old and broke. Now, remember, the 5-minute traded strategy is different than my other classes because I'm teaching it live for 5 straight days with you guys. And this is the focus on one specific strategy. So it's live teaching. It's going to be amazing. And we're not going to be old and brokies. I promise you, in 30 years, gonna be like y'all telling your grandkids, it was June 4th. Is it the 4th or the 5th? June 4th, 2026. I sat down for this free class with this woman who was going on this trip. She's living her best life. She's traveling the world and she trades options and she invests. And I just watched it and I learned and I started putting money aside. And then I started watching my money grow. And that's why we're not old and brokies. Come on, somebody. Come on. Every adult needs at least 2 accounts. 401k, solo 401k if you have a company, a SEP, HSA, you have to have a high deductible health plan, a Roth IRA, a backdoor Roth for high income earners, or a regular taxable brokerage. Listen, we all need these, friends. You need to have these. So if you don't have them, you need to open them, okay? But I'm going to help you in the 5-day class if you need help, just kind of hand holding. Now, based on my budget, we contribute 30 to 40% of our income to retirement and taxable brokerages and our kids' accounts too. Come on. Our kids' accounts too. Because listen, we are teaching our children about generational wealth. We are teaching our children about trust funds. All of our kids have trust funds now. All of them. And they all have a sub-trust. So guess what? My oldest kid wants to go to the NFL. He gets NIL deals. He gets NFL deals. Guess what? It's going in the trust. So some little girl try to come along and try to take his coins. He don't even own it. He don't own it. Absolutely not. Come on. My baby don't own it all. The trust owns it. You see what I'm saying? So this is just little things that we've taught our children so we can grow and change the way you think about money. Here's my favorite stocks to invest in monthly. VU, S&P 500, basket of stocks. We got VTI, total stock market. Again, another big basket of stocks. QQQI, which is my favorite by far dividend fund. It pays me every single month just to own it. Tesla is an information and technology company, solid company for robots and autonomous driving, where we're going in the future. NVIDIA, that's our leader in AI. It's like this big calculator, right? JPQ, that is another ETF dividend stock that pays you every single month. And lastly, Google, because Google like runs the world, right? Every month you need to be buying these stocks. Every single month, even if you're a late bloomer, it's never too late to get started. I like MU, Micron Technology, but I got us in at $106. And right now that stock is at $1,030 right now. So it has gone up a lot. And again, I got in at $100 on that stock. Don't worry, I'm going to get to how you can invest. Now, I hired our kids. Our kids teach busy trader courses. They're influencers here. We pay them $14,000 a year. $7K goes to their Roth, $3K to their 529, and $4K to their taxable brokerage. We can write off hiring our kids. How cool is that, y'all? Isn't that amazing? Another account that we should all have, a money hack. I directly deposit my paycheck into a high yield account and checking setup. It brings in 3.3%. I get paid 2 days early. So while the money's sitting and waiting for to pay my bills, I have money working for me nonstop. Okay. Stop leaving your money in basic accounts. Say no more basic accounts. Go ahead. Say no more basic accounts. Now I've linked my high yield savings account plus other options that I use. Now I want you guys, I opened up account just for y'all to see. I wanted to do it with you. I want you to click on this link. My team is going to drop a link of my favorite high yield savings, because what we're doing is we're about action. We're about application in this season. We're not going to just watch. I'm not going to sit back and just watch. No, I need you to go ahead and open that up, friend. My team is going to drop the high yield savings accounts right now. And while they're doing that, I want to just show you, right? I want to show you the account I just opened. There we go. There it is. So here's the account I just opened. Let me see. I'm just going to pause sharing really quick so I can log in so y'all don't get my little login. All right. So I'm logging into, oh, I need the 6-digit. I need my phone. Oh, here it is. It's making me verify, which is good. So while I'm doing that, click on that link and go ahead and open it up. I want you guys to open up a SoFi account, and I'm going to show you some of the things I use within it that is just so bomb. Go ahead. I am not in a rush. All right, now listen, I'm also going to give somebody $250 for opening up their brokerage today. Okay? If you open it up, I want to bless somebody with $250 just for opening it up tonight. Just for opening it tonight. So if that's you, if you haven't opened up one and you want to, go ahead and open it. They're going to drop the link. I want to fund $250 to your account tonight. Well, actually, I'll send it over this week. I got you. But listen, let's go. Go ahead. I want to fund it. I want to help you out. I love so many people. Okay, let's just open it and I want to show you some stuff. Even if you've already opened it, I want to show you the invest section. Okay, so right now I am doing a savings challenge because 63% of Americans do not have $400 for emergency. And that is a problem, my friend. That is not the life we're living because we're not going to be old and brokies and we're going to go to another level in every single way. So let's look at this really quick. I just started this account here recently. And right now I have $80 in my savings. Right now, the savings yield is low because we're setting up our direct deposit soon. So as soon as I set the direct deposit, this APY will be much higher. But right now there's $80 sitting in here because I'm sending over $20 a day. $20 a day. And by August 30th, we will all have $1,800 in our account just by investing $20 a day into our high yield savings account. And I want you guys to lock in. You open up your account, lock in on the savings challenge with me, and I'll have multiple high yield savings, but this is my favorite. Even if you have another one, go ahead and try this one. Now, let me show you guys the investment part. Now, mind you, I'm an investor through and through, and I'm always having my little hands in every pot. Okay, so I came here and I invested. Now, let me show you what I grabbed is what I told y'all I grabbed. QQQI, look at this. I bought 3.4 shares with $200 earlier today, right? And it was just so easy to buy. I actually bought it on my phone on the app. But let's go ahead and come on here and figure out how to do it. I know I won't be able to buy anything because the market is closed. But hey, let's come on here and let's jump in some. Oh, I like that has a dividend stocks. So this even has options for you to do. Okay, let's type in QQQI, which is one of our favorite dividends. Look, this is super easy. Trade options, buy or sell. And what we want to do is every little bit, you need to go ahead and invest a certain amount in. Okay. Now, I like that you can immediately pull it from your checking if you need to. I don't have any more money in this account, but what I'm doing is every week, I'm going to send over $500 to buy dividend stocks. And that's how you do it. Literally, you come in, you say how much you're going to get, and you push purchase, right? It's probably not going to let me because, yeah, it's saying I have to send money over, but it's that easy. You come in, you search the stock, type it in, click buy, market. It's that fast and it's that easy, right, y'all? I just love it. And so you can invest here. You can even trade options. I don't trade options in here, but I will buy dividend stocks in here. Okay. But this is where I have my emergency fund. So say you come down here and you can open up different vaults, right? You can say, all right, I want to save for my goals. So maybe you want to travel, maybe something for the kids, maybe for the house, right? And you can create a vault and say, all right, my goal is $1,000, right? And so you can create that. And then it'll give you a little goal thing to set up and you can send money over to it. It's super user friendly, super easy to use. I love it. So I want to encourage you guys, go ahead. This is by far my favorite high yield that I have. I have multiple high yield savings, but this is so user friendly, especially for people who are like new at investing and new at all the things. And I also love that while my money sits here in the banking, that it's going to be treated as a high yield savings account. So let me know in the chat. My team is looking to see. So if you opened it, say I opened it tonight. Maisha just opened it. Evan's opening it right now. Let's go. Dee Dee opened. I love that. Isabella opened it. So many people. You guys, these are like little simple hacks that you can do. So while you're saving your money, hey, I'm just going to, and the cool thing is it can tell you when companies are about to IPO, which means they're going public, right? So it just gives you a little heads up on what's happening with the market. The market's up, the market's down. It's just cool to me. IPO Access is saying, hey, SpaceX. Now let me tell you about SpaceX. SpaceX is going to be the largest IPO to ever happen in the world. It is huge. It's going to be on June 12th. It's going to be amazing. And I'm going to be on a flight to another country. But I'm going to be checking my phone, hoping for Wi-Fi because I want to just see it. It's going to be so exciting. But guess what? It'll tell you, hey, you want to participate if you want to. Typically for IPOs, I like to wait a little bit, let it drop. But this goes to show you that this is so user-friendly. So that's why I like it. And I think it's just an easy hack. Also, they have like a $400 bonus, up to $400 bonus. If you open up an account tonight, send a screenshot to my Instagram of your high yield savings, and my team is going to choose somebody. So my name on Instagram is Heather L. Love. If you open one tonight, take a screenshot, send it to my team. They're going to let me know. And I'm going to send you $250. Who wants $250 tonight? Let's go. Who wants $250? I know I do. I'll take $250. But I want to share it with you guys, right? I want to share it with you guys. So go ahead, open it up, send a screenshot. Send me a screenshot to Heather L. Love, okay? Now that you got your accounts opened up and now that you're starting investing in your dividend stocks, yes, I'm so proud of you. Come on, bring it in, group hug, because I want you to have passive income. I want you to live your absolute best life, and I need your money to start working for you. That's why we put our money in dividend accounts, because I want you to be sipping on some tea in Italy in 10 years. I don't want you working at your 9 to 5. I don't. I want you to have time freedom because you deserve that, period. Okay, let's give it up for Virginia. She is trading in her retirement. This is what I just talked about, y'all. She's trading in her retirement account. This is tax-free money. She got her retirement fund growing. So if you feel like you're behind, you're not. You can trade options to make your retirement grow faster. Sell those stocks and buy dividend stocks. Change your life. Let's give it up for Travel for Life. She made about $3,000 here, trading NVIDIA. And look, she bought what's called a leap. A leap is an option that expires over a year. This bad boy does not expire until 2028. She could just keep holding a little bit longer if she wants to. Thank you guys for sending me the screenshot. Yeah, send me your screenshot. I want to see that you opened it. And then Jazz, I have something called a dividend investor channel, and it's a game changer for my community. And pretty much what I'm doing there is I'm showing people how to get daily passive income from the market. It's a game changer. Now listen, if you apply these 3 pillars, I'm trying to tell you, if you apply, let's recap them really quick. We're not trading emotionally. We're going to trade with our plan. We got the mindset on lock. We got the candlesticks, and we got the investment pillar. You see, I'm teaching you a wealth ecosystem. This isn't just like, oh, one and done. No. I want your kids to eat, period. Now, I did promise you guys a free gift, and I'm going to give it to you guys at the end. So hang out with me just a little bit longer. I'm not done giving you a bunch of free game. I'm feeling generous tonight. Okay, now I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking like, okay, I've tried this before. I'm not really sure. Now there's 2 pills. Look, you need to go ahead and take the pill and lock in, because I want you to live a life of time freedom. I want you to own your time. I want you to be able to pick up your kid from school and not be stressed out, and actually be able to be present and active with your family, because you're not so stressed out about your 9 to 5. Like, friend, that is not the life. Your job is aging you. It's aging you. And you deserve to have freedom. And I want you to take the proper pill, right? Option one, you can take everything I just taught you and try to figure it out on your own. I tried that before me. After my stepdad passed away, I had to figure it out. And I was so stressed out. I couldn't. I was like, I need like a mentor. So then I just spent $20,000 on mentors. And then I realized one of the mentors I invested in, I would be on his calls and he'd be talking about all his multiple wives and he would just be cussing. Like I had to scramble to find my headphones because I don't want my kids to hear the cussing. I had little kids. And I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And I realized I'm not going to sow into this person that I don't get behind. Like I can't get behind his lifestyle. I can't get behind how reckless he is and how he talks about women. He was so derogatory towards women. And I said, if I need a mentor that like is in a line with who I am. And I felt like I couldn't find me. So I started Busy Trader just to help somebody else. Option two, you can let me guide you step by step. And you can join a community that prays for you, supports you, and trades right alongside you. That part, y'all, I used to be stressed. Who's joining my 5-minute trader challenge? Say I'm in the chat. Come on. I want to hear. I want to hear if you're in. I want to teach you for 5 days straight. 5 days straight live every single day for 5 days. I've never done anything like this before. I have not taught a free class or a live class in like 3 or 4 years. So this is what we're going to cover. The first one is a millionaire trader mindset because I want to help you to renew your mind and ditch the scarcity mindset. If you're a brand new trader and you're just like, what is this? Whether you're a new trader or a seasoned trader, this 5 days of teaching is going to change your life because I'm going to sit on here and talk with you for especially if you get the $497 package for 2 hours a day. It's going to change your life. We're going to talk about that scarcity mindset. We're going to talk about that ditching that old way of thinking. The biggest reason why traders fail is the wrong mindset and the wrong disciplines. So then we're going to talk about your trading checklist. We're going to get all your accounts set up. Maybe you might feel like, oh, Heather, I already have my account set up. Bring a cousin. You guys set up their account together. No excuses. Maybe you need to make sure your accounts are properly set up because we're going to audit your other accounts that you've already set up. I'm going to challenge you. Having discipline is only the first step. Do you have your foundation set up right? We're going to talk about how to chart stocks. I was working on this course actually earlier today, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is going to blow their mind. They've never seen charting like this. And I've taught charting classes, and I'm going to be teaching you stuff that I have not taught anywhere else. You're going to be blown away. Once you have the foundation and the discipline set, then we're going to enter the market. Guess what? I'm going to hold your hand while you take your first trade. Isn't that great? Here's what we're going to cover. Read the chart, spot the trade. We're looking for patterns. I'm going to show you a pattern that we're going to see. And we're also going to look for multiple confluences to make sure that you're doing what you need to be doing because I need you to protect your coins. Do charts confuse you? All good. We're going to simplify this on day 4. Here's what we're going to cover. How to pull the trigger and take your first trade. Yes, Rome isn't built in a day. You got this. You are going to be blown away by how I simplify it in a way that you've never heard before. Information is useless if you do nothing with it. And I'm going to show you what you need to get your first trade this year. Guess what? In July, you're going to be taking your first trade. In July. I'm not just giving you the training. I'm giving you a Facebook community because guess what? It's better when you're a community. It's better when you're with people, right? It's better when you're in a community. Bonus 2, your VIP kickoff, daily call, and Q&A. So every day for 1 extra hour, I'm going to be on here answering all your questions. Hey, Heather, what do you think about this stock? I'll tell you what I think about it. What do you think about this? How do I set this up? Is this right? I have a trust fund set up. Heather, how did you set up a trust fund? I got you. Let me explain it to you. I got you. Platinum only networking night. So I'm going to be doing a platinum only networking night where I'm just connecting with the community. Fast action bonus, setting up your brokerage account, which can be kind of the hardest part when you first get started. Also, I taught a 1.5 hours class of wealth strategy. I'm big on wealth strategy. I'm big on your budgets. I'm big on all the things, and I'm going to give that to you for free. Let's look at all this value. We got the 5 days of training, the VIP Zoom background, the VIP kickoff call, the daily Q&A that can answer so many questions that you might have, especially if you're super detail oriented. I am too. We're in this together. The Platinum Networking Night, the on-demand brokerage setup training, and the Finance and Wealth Masterclass. Also, we're going to have speakers come. These are some of my speakers that I personally taught that are killing it in the market. I'm talking these speakers are just so locked in. And if you're in my chat community, you know, they drop bangers on a regular basis. We have Mignonette and also Heather P. These are some of my coaches that I have been walking with for the past 5 or 6 years. They have been trading and they've been consistent, and they're also going to help you. Also, we have Neabaya Davis, who is a guru for marketing, like whole nother level. He's a genius when it comes to the market, like marketing. He's a genius. Also, Myron Golden. Who knows Myron Golden in the chat? Y'all know Neo? Okay, give it up if you know Nero. You know Myron? Go ahead, give it up. Yes. So these are all going to be speakers that are going to be here with me. And I would love for all of us to hang out with y'all so we can go to another level. Period. Yes, I love Myron, love Neo. We have great speakers that are going to help take things to another level. Let's go. Also, Sadira Garrett, we have her coming in. She's just brilliant. There's just no words. She's brilliant. Let me know if you know her too. Yes, we have so many great speakers that are going to be coming in. Now, if all I did was give you the confidence to look at a trading chart without your eyes crossing, would it be worth it? Come on, would it be worth it? Yeah. If all I did was help you make your first $500 in the market, proving to yourself that you can actually do this. I have taught so many people how to do this. I do private one-on-ones where I charge over $10,000, and I'm going to be giving you guys game from these mastermind sessions that I have with people. And I'm charging you so much less. If all I did was give you the freedom to step away from the job that was draining you, because I want you to be free. Come on. I want you to be set free. I'm not going to charge you thousands of dollars. Although when I was creating this, I told my team I want to charge. I was like, I need to charge so much more. Listen, I charge $500 for a 30-minute coaching session with me. Let me just put that out there. I charge $1,000 for 1 hour. But I'm teaching you guys for 5 days for $497, where I'm going to be on for 10 hours, probably 10 to 12 hours teaching. I know, it's crazy. That's what I said. And we have buy now and pay later options. I have used these before, but I traded to pay it off. Come on, somebody. The goal is to trade to pay it off. We're trading with the plan. We have Klarna, Afterpay, Split It, Zip, and Sezzle. These are all options that you can use. Let's pause, go to the site together, and I want to give away somebody $250 who signs up tonight. Come on. Come on. Let's go to the 5-minute trader challenge. If you grabbed your class tonight, guess what? I'm giving $250 to somebody tonight. All right, we're going to go there together. All right, so let's just check it out. The date is July 13th through the 17th. It's going to be in 38 days. Let's go. I will be coming back from my Singapore trip and Maldives and Tokyo trip. So I can't wait to tell you guys about my trip. I'm so excited. Why? Because I traded for it. What I'm teaching you is what I'm using to fund these crazy extravagant trips. July 13th through the 17th. Imagine by the 18th, you will know how to take your first trade. I just want you to pause and think about that. Like, I'm going to take my first trade. I'm going to be confident of my strategy. If you have been trading and it's not working and you've been red consistently, it's probably because you need some coaching. You need some mentorship. Stop giving your money to the market and lock into your financial education. Let's look at reserving our spot. My favorite one is the platinum ticket because honestly, I just think it brings most value if I could just keep it real. The platinum experience is for the entire challenge, open access to the private Facebook community, 5-minute trader platinum workbook, kickoff call background, pre-challenge. The pre-challenge is going to be a big deal because this will be the day before the actual challenge. And we might even throw another one in before that, right? So what we're doing is I'm getting on and I'm connecting with you guys and I'm excited about your growth and learning more about who you are. The ability to attend and ask questions during the extensive exclusive bonus session, private Telegram, chat access, virtual networking night, an exclusive closed door training with Heather before the challenge, and how to trade Tesla. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. I'm a Tesla queen. I trade Tesla like a beast. Okay. So I love that. Megan said spot has been reserved. Platinum experience, here I come. IBF said purchase, period. Y'all are quick. Y'all moving quicker than me. Okay, so go ahead, secure your ticket, put your information in. Like I said, we talked about this from the beginning. If you want some time freedom, if you want to change your life, you have to put something new in. You have to educate yourself. You can't just like hope and pray that like you're going to all of a sudden get a skill and get better. No, you just need some help and some support and some education. And I'm going to teach you for 5 days straight. By the end of the 5 days, you are going to feel so confident in how to trade. So you're going to put your information in here. And if you need to use this, I always say, hey, I use this to get started. I dropped 20,000, which was way more than this, way more than this. Don't get me started, but it was worth it. And I'd do it again in a heartbeat. And then if you're going to do it, it takes you, put your information in. It's going to direct you to Sizzle. Same with Afterpay. Put your information in. Cash App, pay with crypto, Klarna. There's definitely options, bank options here, and Zip. Here's all of your options, so there's no excuse for you not to get into the room and lock in and change your life. There's no excuse. Yes, Sapphire got platinum last week. I love that. Megan said, I got mine in. Peyton got in. Let's go. Peyton's in. Peyton May. Come on. Joanne Fleming got platinum. And the cool thing is, y'all, listen. I'm going to show y'all. Hold on. My mouse keeps leaving me. It's going to my other screen. All right. Hold on. Where's my mouse at? There we go. I love that. Melissa said she's in. Shakia is in. Let's go. Y'all are taking action tonight. And I love that for you. I love that because it's one thing to come in and learn and grow. And honestly, I feel like I should have even charged for this. Can I just keep it real? I told my team that. I said, I'm going to be giving them like 2.5 hours of consistent game. But you know what I also said? I wish I had something like this back in the day. I would have saved so much money. I would have saved so much money. Okay, let's look at the VIP experience. The VIP experience is access to the private Facebook, a VIP workbook, a challenge kickoff call, VIP Zoom background, ability to attend, but you can't ask questions. So listen, if you like to ask a lot of questions like me, I got questions. You see what I'm saying? I got questions. Melissa said, I bought so many courses last year, and this year I'm ready to do this. Forget what you learned from anywhere else, honey. We locking in. And I think that's the big difference. I'm going to hold you accountable in a different type of way because what the goal is time freedom. It's not, the course is just the vehicle to get there, right? But we're going to lock in for a season to eat for a lifetime. Peyton May joined platinum. Oh, Blessed Royalty said Heather's the GOAT. Y'all are sweet. I see so many great people from my community here. I love y'all. Thank you, TBT. The Busy Trader, for always supporting and loving me. I love you guys in real life. I talk with them every single day. They know how passionate I am about helping them learn and grow. Max, the TBT fam, absolutely. Marquita Payton got platinum. Let's go. I just love it. All right. Now, same thing. You get your tickets, you put your information in. Remember, you can still upgrade to this because the platinum just has so much more value because there's like, you can ask questions and all that other stuff. So you'll put in all your info. And again, if you're going to use these, let's pay them off. Let's have a plan. Let's have a plan. All right. Let's look at the general experience. This just gets you in the room. I want you to get in the room. $97 for 5 days. Let's just break that down. What is that, like $20 a day? Not even $20 a day, friend. Get in the room. Even if you're like, oh gosh, I can't do, okay, get in the room. And then pray and be like, Lord, upgrade me. Give me the ability to upgrade to another experience, right? Do what you got to do to get in the room. There's no shame in getting in the room. You can get in the room, right? So my team is watching to see Latoy Journey secured her ticket. Let's go. Let's go. The last day to purchase tickets is right before the challenge. But listen, there's so much stuff to watch you get the platinum, you're going to want to watch this stuff. You don't want to feel rushed, right? I want you to be able to get everything that you need. Lakendra said, just get in the room, I'm telling you. So these are some people that I have been trading with for years. Like I'm talking years, like 6 years, and I've been helping them on a regular basis. And so they know the value in this. The value is real. Like I'm passionate about this because I'm tired of seeing my people broke. Not just that, I know a lot of people with money, but they don't know how to manage it or multiply it. I worked with a friend, she had $1 million in her checking account. Y'all, I told her she stressed me out. I said, I'm about to leave your house. I'm about to leave your house. You stressing me out. You stressing me out. But now she's on a plan. So now she's got dividends. Her money is working for her. She's trading options. I'm so proud of her. So it's just like those little fixes that you need. So although she has money, she wants to be able to pass money down to her children. And that's what it's about. It's not just about today. It's about the generations after that. Come on. So the classes are going to be at the same time as this, around 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock is going to be the same time. Okay, so here's the 3 options. I want to encourage you to get in the room. It's trading options has changed my life. And just to look at some of these speakers, Sadira, she helps professionals build wealth through smart financial strategies. Myron Golden, he's like the GOAT when it comes to like business strategies. Let's just period. Nehemiah helps entrepreneurs grow, impact, and influence. Like these speakers are crazy. And then my team, Mignonette and Heather, they are both. Mignonette helps traders build confidence, discipline, and a winning mindset. But peep this, she works a 9 to 5 and she trades options by swing trading. So she's going to be teaching y'all how she does it with swing trading. So you asked about swing trading. My girl is in here showing y'all how to do it. Heather's one of my coaches at Busy Trader. Man, I always say she turns $10 into cars and houses. She has a gift. I'd be like, girl, how do you make so much money using $30? She has a gift. Shout out to Rochelle Hunt, who just purchased platinum. I'm excited. Tiffany, hey girl, Tiffany's in the chat. She said Mimi shows out. She knows. Come on. Heather, would you say the challenge is just the beginning? I would say so. I would say so. 100%. 100%. I would say so. Rachel just got platinum. Let's go. I love it. So we got swing trading, and both Heather does day trading and swing trading, and Mignonette also does. She works a 9 to 5. She's an executive and she runs this huge business, and she still swing trades. So she's going to teach that. So these speakers alone, y'all, I told my team, I said, we giving them too much value. But I want you guys to go to another level, and I believe that you will. I mean, period. I just think you can go to another level. Period. Okay, we're getting close to our giveaways. If you invested, say I invested. Say if you invested into the classes, I want to hear you say I invested. I would love to see you. I love that. Flora invested. Latoya invested. Charmaine invested. Come on. Danielle just secured platinum. Let's go. IBF invested. Oh my gosh. Blessed Royalty invested. I can't even keep up. Come on. Leslie got platinum. Tira invested weeks back. She said, oh, y'all late. Y'all late. I'm locked in. She said, y'all late. She said, you better catch up. Leslie Evans joined platinum. Oh my gosh. I love that. Danielle secured her platinum. Let's go. Let's go. I just love it. So many people are locked in. What's the difference between the challenge and the Busy Trader program? So the challenge is I'm teaching 5 days straight, and I just haven't done that in a really, really long time. So let's keep going. I think my thing's a little frozen, so I'm gonna go back. But man, Easy just secured their platinum. Let's go. Y'all are just so locked in tonight. Wow. It really is incredible, but I'm proud of y'all. Like I want you to live your best life. And if your best life is traveling the world, I want you to do that. If your best life is, traveling, hang out with family, like I want you guys to have that. I want you guys to have time freedom, period. Why isn't my little thing working? That's weird. I'm gonna stop share one quick second, but no, I love to see it. June got platinum. Come on. Ezekiel got platinum. You guys are like so locked in tonight, like period. Okay. So I wonder why you're sharing another desktop. That's weird. For some reason, my little thing froze. There we go. Good old technology, isn't it? Oh, I love it. Yeah, so the time is going to be held same exact time, guys. Time, the same time for tonight. Okay. I wonder what's going on with my little thing. It's frozen. Hold on. Okay, so while we are resetting my presentation, I would love to chat with wait, do we have our name yet? Or are we gonna wait till the end? Oh, we're gonna wait a little bit longer. Okay. Also, remember this, y'all, the buy now, pay later, that's the journey that I had to go on in the beginning. Like that was just the journey I had to go on. And that's how I got into the room and it started this thing in me. So if you are like, man, 50% of the people that come in have to do that. But I always tell people, hey, if you're going to do it, it's going to be temporary. Okay. The goal is we're using this to fund our life. We're using this to pay for stuff. We're not going to be here always, right? We're not going to be here always. That's not the goal, right? That is not the goal. All right, now my screen is back working. So I'm going to share my screen again. Oh, so many people are locked in today. Like, what? Let's go. We have so many people. Don't let fear keep you stuck. Come on. Come on. Don't let fear keep you stuck, y'all. I want to bring up someone to share their busy trader story. There's so many people that I have helped. And I just asked a couple of my friends that I've learned over the years and got to know, and they're just going to come in and kind of share a little bit of their stories with you guys. Shelly just got platinum. Sonia just got platinum. Come on. Come on. I just love that. All right. Our first one is going to be D. D is in the busy trader with me. That's my girl. And we're going to see her in a second. She's going to pop up and we're going to chat with her. She's going to come on in. Martise says I'm the GOAT. You guys are sweet. I just love y'all. Okay, D. D should be in the room. D should be in the room. Where you at, D? I would love to chat with you. Who wants to hear D's story? Say, I do in the chat. I'm telling you guys, it's inspiring to hear other people do this. It lets you know that it's attainable. It lets you know that if they can do it, you can do it too. And I think that's what helped me the most. Oh, Dee said it's not letting me, but she's here. If somebody from the team could help her. If somebody from the team could help her get started. But man, oh, I love that. Tiffany said, come through, D. You've been killing it. Swing trade game master. No, that's real. I have watched her swings and they have been incredible. They've been life-changing. All right. So while we're letting her come in, I would love to hear, how long have you been thinking about learning how to trade? I just would love to hear how long you've been sitting on this. Come on. While we're waiting for her, I want to hear, like, how long have you just been sitting on this? I would love forever. Dang. Demetra said 3 years. Chandel said forever, 3 years, 20 years since COVID. Been procrastinating since 2023. No, no, no. We're not doing that no more. For a few months, years. Just finished the busy trader level 1. Nice. Hayes just got her platinum ticket, a year. Dee needs the host to add her in. Can the host add her in? Hey, girl.
Hey,
How are you?
yes,
Hey.
yes, they tried it, but we're here. They tried it.
Yeah.
The enemy
Girl,
tried it, but we're here.
they tried it, but not anymore. We ain't playing that.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, so I love Dee. Dee's like, Dee is killing it. And it's funny because Tiff in the chat was like, Dee is killing it. Like, what is happening? Like, okay, first of
Yes.
all, we need to talk about your biggest win recently. I'm gonna let you tell
Yes.
them. Go
Yes.
ahead. Go ahead, boo.
So I would say my biggest win was when I took Dell. Everybody was talking about Dell, and due to my charting from being in the community, I was like, I want to do this overnight swing. I was gonna see what earnings was gonna do. I felt confident in it. And I literally put in $79. I added 3 contracts of $79. The next morning, that $79 contracts went 7,000.
Y'all, can we give it up? I
My
have
first,
chills.
like my first big win that I'm super proud of and super excited about.
Girl,
Yes.
hold on. Fred, you done turned like $220 into 7,000.
Exactly. I'm trying to get like Heather P. I'm trying to get like y'all and Heather P. You know, you guys turn a little into a lot, and I need that. I need that.
I'm so happy. So what made you want to join the Busy Trader community?
So I was already following you, Heather, like before when I was looking for like a Christian community in Atlanta, because I was living in Atlanta at the time. So
Mhm.
then in 2020, I was a flight attendant. I was going through training, and then I was essential at one point, and then I wasn't essential because they furloughed me. And I was like,
Ooh.
okay,
Mm-mm.
what are we gonna do next? What's next? So then I saw you posting, and I was like, well, what are these lines? What are these? I knew nothing. All I knew was I was a dreamer, and I saw that you were posting these things and adding additional income. And I was like, I want in on that. So literally, y'all, I got my stimmy and I used that stimulus and I paid for level one. So I've been locked in with Heather since January 2021, and we've been going up ever since.
Makes me so happy. I'm so proud of you. Like what?
Yeah, I put that stimmy to work.
You really what a return on your investment though.
Hello?
Like
Hello?
period. Like come
Yes.
on. So what are you doing with the 7,000? I'm nosy. I need to know.
So I'm literally trying to just pay off debt.
I love that.
I literally took half of it and I want to continue trading every day
Love
just to
it.
compound little into a lot, still trying to get that
I love that.
500 to 6 figures that we're doing together in the community. I want to
Together.
build that up, just keep compounding, keep showing up. So that's what I've been doing.
Yay, I'm so proud of you. Like
Yeah,
to see your growth from the
I
beginning to where
really
you are
appreciate it.
now. And even you saying, like, man, let me go check on Dell, let me chart. And I think that's one of the big things Busy Trader is about. We teach you, we do give you lots of call outs, but we also
Yes,
teach you how to fish. Right.
yes,
And I think that's
yes,
my big thing is I want you to learn for yourself. Like,
yes.
obviously, I don't want you to ever leave the community, right? Because it's so amazing.
Exactly.
But if for some reason you wanted to go trade on your own, you could because you feel empowered. And that's what it's about to pay
Mhm.
off debt, to live your best life. And yeah. So what is your big goal for trading? Give it to me.
I would say my big goal for trading would literally just be to like help my family.
I love
I
that.
think it's about the whole time freedom. And
Yeah.
I don't like being like I'm away now. Like being a flight attendant, I'm always away. But being
Mhm.
that I've been trading more, I can be home more. Because I was like, is this trip worth my time? Or am I just gonna stay home and chart and, be in silence in my pajamas, you know? So yeah,
Period. I
yeah,
I
exactly.
love
So that's really what I plan to do.
I love that. Okay, so can you just talk to our community? We have so many amazing people here. Can you just give them some advice? Maybe it's their first time even hearing about me. They don't know what all this is. What advice would you give somebody new starting?
All right. So, if you're listening right now, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this, but babe, AI ain't gonna do it. YouTube University ain't gonna do it up to a certain point because you like everybody's teaching a different strategy, a different AI only knows so much. You got to talk to it a little bit to tell it what you want. So that's again another hurdle. I would say invest in a mentor, join the busy trader because that's where it's at, and just lock in on yourself. There's always going to be a bill. We can't keep saying, "Oh, I got to pay this bill, that bill." Like
Yeah.
invest in yourself. I would say that was the biggest thing that set me apart from just being where I was to being my future self. I was just always chasing that successful future self that I saw. And I'm a dreamer. So I'm like, I want this. And what do I got to trade for to get it? You know? So here we are.
Period.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. And you see
Yes.
that I traded for this trip that I'm about to go on. You saw me
Yes.
for six
Yes.
months
Yes, I did. I did.
with
I was like, oh
$800.
my gosh, like it's really just that simple. Like a lot of people make it harder than what it is, and it doesn't have to be that hard. And you made it that you made it that way in the chat. Like you will always give us positivity, affirmations, and you're gonna let us know I'm not giving this chart my coins today. It's consolidating, all right?
Come
You're
on.
not getting these coins. And I talk to my computer just like that.
Period. Especially when it's inside days. I taught you guys about inside days. I'm like, hey,
Absolutely.
it's choppy.
Absolutely.
You're about to get chopped. Do you want to give them
Yes.
your money? And you know what I always say? I'm like, hey, do you want to give them your money or do you want to give it to my kids because they like love Uber Eats?
Correct. Correct. I'm not paying tuition. I'm not paying the
Thank you.
market's tuition.
Thank you. No, that's it. I'm just so inspired by your story. And I was so blown away by your $7,000 win from $200.
Yes. 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 It was so crazy. I was like, oh my gosh. I looked at my husband. I'm like, you trying to retire? Like, let's go. Let's go buy something. Let's do something nice.
I feel like you can start to dream again. And it's like the weight that you have is just, and I
Yes.
always tell people like get in any way that you can. If I had
Yes.
to use buy now and pay later, it was just for a
Yes.
season though,
Yes.
right? Like you're
Yeah.
using it. I had to get in, except mine was
Mhm.
a lot more. I paid 20,000, you know? But
Yeah.
for me, I was willing to adjust so I could get this education so I can go to another level. And that's it.
Exactly.
And what
Exactly.
happens, you put yourself in a position to make 7,000, but some people don't even know to put themselves in this position. You see what I'm saying? Like they don't even know to do it. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
no, I love it.
Yes.
Everybody say congrats to Dee in the chat because she's that girl.
Thank
She's like
you.
owning her time and she's that girl. I'm so proud of you. And I see you in the chat, boo.
Yes. I'll see you in the morning at
Yes,
9:30.
see you in the morning. Bye. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Really quick, I know a couple people or some people had messaged the team and they were asking, really quick, I'm going to share my screen before we have our next speaker come on up. Somebody had asked about the buy now, pay later. So I just want to show you guys really quick on here. So when you hit reserve your spot, you're just going to go down to get your tickets. And all you have to do is put your information in and then it's going to guide you along there, right? So you'll hit this down button, say you want to use Klarna, then you'll put your information in, and then when you hit submission, it'll take you to your pay over time plan on Klarna, okay? So that's how you do it. I know we got a couple questions privately from it. And love it. Love it. Okay. Let's go to our next speaker. So we have another speaker. Got you. Got you. All right. So we have another guest speaker coming up in a second. But before we do, I just want to pause and think about Dee's story, y'all. Can we talk about it? So Dee's story is incredible to me because it's like now she's a flight attendant, but she can choose when she wants to go. That's the freedom I've been preaching to you guys since the beginning. Like I've been preaching to y'all about I want you to have time freedom. So if you don't want to get on that flight and take that job, you don't have to. If you don't want to pick up extra hours, you don't have to. And I always tell people, don't pick up another job. Stop picking up a bunch of jobs. Pick up a skill that can bring in money and that can change your life. Come on. Yeah, Chandel just got platinum. Let's go. You can join my Discord too. It's the Busy Traders discord.com. Absolutely. Uh, yeah, her story was infectious and genuine. It's like, it's incredible. Like, pick up a skill. Some of y'all are working yourself into the ground. Stop doing that. Like your nervous system is wrecked. Your mental health is a disaster. You're not happy with where you are because you keep picking up more jobs. But listen, y'all, this morning I made 2,000 again on Meta this morning. And I called it out in my group. And I made 2,000 this morning. And then I closed my trade and I went to a meeting. I got stopped out of the rest of my runners because Meta can be a little ghetto. All right. But it's the freedom for me. That's what I want you guys to see. It's like made 2,000, closed my laptop, and I was in meetings the rest of the day. And it's meetings about my company and things that I'm passionate about. And that's what I want for you guys. I want you guys to be able to enjoy the time freedom. Like I want you to be able to pack your bags and go on a trip if you want to go on a trip. I have this notes thing in my phone, and I want to encourage you guys to like do this. It's me and my husband have it, and it's like, what are we dreaming about? We have a bucket list of all the places we want to go and all the things that we want to do. We got our bucket list. We got hotels on there, places. It might be cars we want, it might be bags we want, and we trade for them, right? And so I want you guys to start dreaming again. What is that thing that you're dreaming about? Is it time freedom where you don't have to go to a 9 to 5 every single day? Is it where you get to travel the world? Is it where you get to choose your hours or not? Like I want you to experience that, right? I want you to live that life because it's beautiful. It is. I'm not saying that it's like, oh, there's not a learning curve and it's a get rich scheme. No, I'm not saying that. It's a skill. And like what happened with Dee is that now she has a skill. She used her stimulus check to invest in trading, and now she has a skill that continually makes her money over and over again. It's all right. She said, I need step by step. I got you. I can give you step by step. Go ahead, check out the platinum. It's $497. I can walk with you day by day. And step by step, I can hold your hand, but this is just the beginning of your journey. That's the thing. Like, this is not like, oh, it's going to end after the 5 days. No, we're going to another level after that. We're going to continue to go to another level, period. Okay. So, Marie said, thank you for doing this, Heather, and being a trusted person. May the Lord keep you in all that you do. You guys are so sweet. It's important to me that my community goes to another level. It just is. And I'm excited. So, first step is you want to grab your challenge ticket. If you have not gotten your ticket, grab your ticket. We're about to do the giveaway in a second. We're giving $250 to somebody who grabs the class tonight. Imagine if you were able to buy tonight and then get reimbursed almost immediately. How amazing is that? So if you jumped in, you said you're in. Oh, Jenica said she's in. Who else is in? Who else is in? The Facebook will stay there, guys. We're not going to like turn the Facebook down. I love it. So many people are in. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. That's so good. Okay, we're going to bring up Grace next. Grace is going to come hang out with us. Hey, Grace.
Hey,
Hey, Boo. How are you? Good to see you again.
doing well. Good to see you.
Yeah, so Grace has been hanging out with me for a long time.
Yes, I'm
She's
family.
Y'all, she's like a silent assassin trader. And she's so quiet and she's so sweet about it. But I'm like, girl, you're a really good trader. She's been rocking me for years, right? When did you start trading with us?
Oh, wow. Well, to start, I've been following you for over a decade. So going back to, I guess, Pinky Promise
Yay, Pinky
days.
Promise.
Yes, that was before even Instagram. It was like the Facebook was popping at that time with the little bracelets. So I've been rocking with you
Love
for a
that.
while. Yes. And then I started with the Busy Trader. I believe it was 20. I believe I joined the Discord. I think it was 2022 or 2023,
Yeah,
but I was just silently following you on Instagram as always and just
I love it.
watching it. Like I already knew about trading, but I needed to develop that skill even more and just
That's
needed to be in a community. And yeah, you offered that to me.
I
So
love it. So what made you want to learn from me?
she's the real deal.
Oh, you're sweet, friend.
She is the real deal.
Aw,
I am big on character.
yeah.
And with Heather, you see her heart. Her
Oh,
heart is genuine. She's authentic. She's honest. And when it comes to money, my profession, I'm in the money business. And so when it comes to anything money related, integrity, it's a big thing for me. And then
same,
it's just,
same.
the icing on the cake
Yeah,
that you love Jesus.
come
And I
on.
love Jesus. So
I love it. So you just had like this monumental moment, and you did something really big. I need you to tell the people what you did, friend.
gosh, so in April, and I would say that this is my biggest win this year.
You got
This
a
year.
lot of wins. I know about
Yeah.
your wins, honey. I know about your wins.
So my wins this year. So in April, I had two contracts of AMD. I actually purchased them in 2025. It's been less than a year, to be honest. I purchased one for $146 with, I believe it was a strike price of like 200, and I had another one that I purchased. Oh, we stack. And you guys are going to learn about that
We'll
when
learn
you
about. I
join
teach
the
them.
Discord.
I'm gonna teach them
We
about stacking.
stack. Yes, we
I'm gonna
stack.
teach them.
So if it's running up, we're running up with the market. So I had two contracts. I had one for $145 that I purchased, strike price of 200. And I had another one that I purchased for 1,000, I believe it was like 600, with an expiration of 2028. And that strike price was 310.
Okay.
And in April, I decided to close it out. It ran up and I made over 20 grand.
Y'all, can you just
Over
put 20 grand in the back?
over 20 grand. So the 145 ran up to like 6,000 and change. And then the one for 1,600, it ran up to, I think it was like 18,000, 19,000 and change. And yes,
Grace.
and that was just that alone. That was just that alone. And you know what I did?
I know what you
You
did.
hear what I did?
Tell the people what you did. I know what you did, friend.
I took a 6-week sabbatical from work.
Come on. Come on.
I was telling Janice today, I said my last day was on a Wednesday. By Friday, I was in Aruba.
Come on. Come on. Y'all give it up for her in the chat. Come through.
I'm telling you, like trading, it is a game changer. It's going to change your life. It's going to afford you opportunities and it's going to give you options. Literally, you're going to have choices in life. Choices.
Don't you just like, it's crazy because I tell people, I was talking to somebody about this and we were like at a park or something and we were there having a play date with our kids. And one of my friends is a new trader and she just said, I'm looking around at all these people and I bet you they have no idea that there's actually a way to make money in your PJs at the house that can
Yeah.
change your life.
Mhm.
Girl,
And when
like,
I purchased those contracts, it was on my phone.
girl, like speechless. I'm
On my
speechless.
phone.
I'm like speechless. But you actually came to our Busy Trader retreat. So I got a chance to really sit down. I do retreats where I just get to know my community better. I just love to, love to hang with y'all, hear your stories. But your story and your childhood is just, psh, and how God has used all the hard stuff that you've gone through. And did you ever think you would be at this place?
No. I wake up every single day and I'm I'm just overwhelmed with gratitude and just love for God because my story doesn't even make sense to me.
Yeah.
And if anyone was to hear the story, it's as if it's like, oh, you shouldn't be where you're supposed to be. You shouldn't have made it out. But I thank God for grace. I thank God also for your life.
Oh, you're sweet,
Like
friend.
you have no idea, like for your
Aw,
life. That's why I said, like I'm her family. I'm like
period.
I'm her
Period.
little sister who silently
Period.
just sits on the sideline and I cheer
Period.
her on. And
Aw, friend.
I think I sent you an Instagram message and I was telling you, and I was just praising you about just knowing how to pivot. And I just thank you for listening to the Holy Spirit and knowing to pivot in seasons because what it has done, it has made you relevant.
Aw, thank you,
You
friend.
win, we
Appreciate it.
all win.
You know, and I even struggled with that pivot, right? Because I liked learning options by myself. Like I liked trading alone. And it was
Yeah.
great. It was like I was able to make all this money and nobody knew. And it was great. I felt like that was part of my life that was like private, right?
Mhm.
And then when God told me to lay down all the traveling, like not sign my next book deal, I was like, wait, what? I was like, can I still trade? And he's like, yes. I was like, okay, thank God I can still trade. I kept trading and I was just like, man. And then he's like, all right, now I need you to share it with other people. I don't want to share this with anybody. This is like me and your thing, right? Like it was like my little secret with like a couple friends or whatever. And so he's like, no, he's like, people need to know how to multiply their money, and they're not good stewards of their money, and that they're not growing their money. And they keep praying and praying and praying, but there's no multiplication. And I'm just like, dang it. And I wrestled with God for a really long time. I did not want to pivot. I didn't. I was like, I would rather be casting demons out right now. You know what I mean? But this is still ministry, and that's what I
It
learned. Like, I
is.
can still help people, and I'm watching your life and so many other lives change. And it has been such a blessing to me, because now it's like, now your children's children are going to have an inheritance because you
Talk
made a
about that.
decision.
Talk about that. So I will tell you, everyone on this line, I will also tell you that we just don't talk about trading.
Mm,
We talk about protecting your wealth. I have, like, because of that, like, even though I already knew about options before joining,
mhm.
but Heather took it to another level for me. I've started, generational wealth planning.
Come on,
I'm not married yet and I don't have children yet, but I have a trust.
come on,
I have a trust.
come on.
I have my will. I even have it's right here. I have the Grace family meeting.
Period.
I
Yeah.
have a monthly meeting by myself.
No, I
And
love that.
eventually my future husband is going to join, my children is going to join. I have a mission statement about our
Come on,
finances.
come on.
You have
Like,
to be intentional about it.
very much so. And that's pretty much, that's why it's like people come in to learn, like 5 Minute Trader. That's great. Come on, get in the challenge, get your feet wet, learn. But I'm teaching an ecosystem, right? Like,
Yes.
I teach everything when it comes to money down to your trust. Let's talk about clauses
Passive.
that my kids have.
Yes.
Let's protect your assets so they're not snatched in, God forbid, a future divorce or a lawsuit, just trying to protect your money, big picture. And it's just been an honor to just walk with you. And I hope to see you at the next retreat. I really do.
Yes, I hope so too.
Yeah. Girl, trade for it. Trade for it. We're about to sign the
That's
contract.
it.
Trade for it. All right. Well, I love you, and I'm so happy you took time just to
You
hang out. I really
too.
appreciate you.
I appreciate you too. Love
All
you
right. Bye,
too.
girl.
Bye.
Let's give it up for Grace, y'all. Her name is just incredible. It is. It really is. I think the first start, and even just joining the ecosystem and how I think and process when it comes to money, is the 5 Minute Trader Challenge. I'll be teaching you for 5 days, just a style of what I teach and what I do. I also have my Discord chat. I know they're dropping it in there, where I lead every single day. Totally up to you if you want to wait to join after or before. But I definitely believe, and this is bigger than just, this is bigger than just options for me, right? It's bigger than just options, because I want you guys to live a life that is, so much bigger. I'll tell you guys this as I'm talking. Um, when my stepdad taught me in 2009, um, it's like he tried to teach me and my niece, who's a doctor, but she's too busy with medical school, so she was not even interested or trying to learn. So he taught me, and he ends up passing away 2 years later. And I feel like he knew that he needed to teach it in the family, because it needed to grow, because none of us knew how to trade. None of us really understood like wealth management, right? And so when he taught me in 2009, past 2011, it's like all these years later, I was able to buy my mom a house with stocks. Like, come on. Like, y'all, I was able to buy my mama a house with stocks. How many people want to buy their mama a house? I want to hear from you in the chat. Like, come on. Is that not goals? Like, it's so crazy, because when I was little, I went up to my mama and I said, "Are we poor?" I asked her if we were poor or we're rich. She said, "We're poor." I said, "It's okay. When I get older, I'm going to buy you a house, because I'm sad. I'm sorry that you're poor, but I'm not going to be." And I was like 6 years old, y'all. I just knew, right? And it's so cool to be in a place where I can take a skill that my stepdad gave me to buy my mom a car, buy my mom a house. And that has been such a blessing to be able to provide that. And I would not have been able to do it without stock options, y'all. I just didn't know how to bring in money. And not only that, I'm watching my retirement accounts go crazy. Go crazy. I'm more than caught up. I'm way ahead of the game on my retirement. I'm way ahead of the process. The thing is, I didn't start investing, people started when they were like 18. I didn't have that story because I didn't really get introduced to options or investing for real until I was like 26, 28, 29. And then I got more serious about it. But earlier on, but that's why we set our kids up for the future. All of our kids are set up in their proper accounts. When they get older, they're going to have a net worth of peep this, listen, are y'all ready? Over 100 million. Each of our children are going to have a net worth of come on, 100 million. Let's go, Ebony. She just got her platinum ticket. I'm telling y'all. Oh, I love that. Just grabbed my platinum ticket on my daughter's birthday. Yes, let's go. But listen, me teaching this, you're coming for options, but when you come, I'm going to teach you how to set your kids up for their future. I'm going to teach you the importance of money meetings that you have with your children on a regular basis. This is not just something I talk about. This is something we do in our family on a regular basis, right? Like it's a game, it's a legacy. I love that, Selena. It's about a legacy. It's about what are you leaving to your children's children, right? So I want to encourage you. This is your defining moment. I want to lock in with you. I'm about to go on this trip. And I hope you follow me on Instagram because I'm about to be posting the whole trip. I want you to see the fruit of me taking base hit trades every day. And I'm only trading with $800 a day, $400 in 2 separate accounts. I want you to see it. I want you to see it. I want you to see this flight that we getting on that was paid for by options, by taking base hits. What's a base hit? It's just 3% of your account a day, just a small base hit every single day. I'm telling you, it has changed my life. And I truly believe it's going to change yours. And I would not be sitting on here talking to y'all for 2.5 hours if I didn't believe that you wanted some change in your life. So I'm super excited. I'm seeing you guys grab tickets. Wow. Kiera just secured her ticket. Let's go. So proud of you. She's so locked in. Y'all so locked in on here. Yeah, make sure you follow my Instagram on Heather L. Love because I'm posting the whole trip. Y'all are going to get all the little spots that I go to. I save it in my highlights. So once you trade for a trip, you can make your way on over there. Okay, so we're going to get ready soon to do our giveaways. Who's ready? Who's ready for the giveaway? Say I am. We're getting really close to the giveaway. But before we do, I'm also giving away $2,000. Like, what? Yeah, we're $2,000 and I'm giving you $2,000 for the wealth grant. So we're choosing one person to give them $2,000 to fund their account. Alicia Davis just secured her spot. Let's go. I'm proud of you. Yes, I'm giving away $2,000 because I want to help you fund your account. I'm not just saying it. I'm actually putting action behind it. And I want you to put action behind it too. Go ahead and go to thewealthgrant.com, apply. We're choosing one person next month. So one of you guys will get the opportunity to get $2,000 just for filling it out. Just for filling it out. And listen, I'm getting really close to announcing the winner. So I really hope y'all are still here. Because if you jumped off, you can't win unless you're here. Okay. But yes, I want you to go to thewealthgrant.com. I want to help fund your first account for $2,000. I want to know what you would do with $2,000. I would love to hear that. Okay. So we're going to give it away to one winner really quick. Y'all ready? Drum roll. Michaela, her Instagram is at justmemeek. Are you here, Michaela? You guys are so cute. I love it. Are you here, Michaela? If so, I want to talk to you, girl. I hope you're here. If you're here, I want to see you. Are you here? I would love to chat with you. Is she in here? Because if she's not in here, oh wait, she said we're looking for a Michaela. So it says to me.
I'm here.
Hey, how are you? Where are you at?
Good. I'm here. Hold on. Let me turn my camera on.
I want to see you.
Hello.
Hey, girl. How are you?
My name is Tamika. My daughter's name is Michaela.
Oh, hey, Michaela. She's so cute. Oh, I have my son over here. Come here. Come say hi real quick. I have my son over here too. Yes. He's been over here watching, jumping up and down. My son is here too. This is Roman. That's Michaela. And guess
I've been
what?
watching your son since he was in that little chair and you were doing like the growth of it.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I love that. So, girl, we just gave you $250.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I can invest it now.
So tell me, what are you going to do with $250?
I'm going to do everything that you just said. So put it back into, I really need to get into the class because I have no idea like what to do. Like I want to get into stock. I want to leave her something. I want to set her up. All that. Yes.
Period.
And she's my only child, so there's no excuse.
How old is she?
6.
Okay. All right. So tonight, well, actually, when you get into the course, I'll show you, but I want you to make sure you open up a 529 plan for her. That's important.
I opened it. I just haven't done anything with it.
It's okay. But guess what? You can even trade for that, right? Like in the beginning, I would trade to fund our kids' accounts. You see what I'm saying? So this is great, and I'm so excited. But tell me, what made you show up here tonight?
Because I've been thinking about trading, and my sister does it, but she's just so busy all the time, so she has no time to sit down and explain it to me. And then my husband asked me the other day, "Are you investing in stocks?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know what though. I don't know how." He's like, "You don't watch it?" No, because I have no idea. So when I saw yours, I was like, "Yes, let me sign up. I want to do all these things that she's saying." So,
I love that. No, that makes me happy because that's what you, right? Like, I think that's the first step to change the way you think is you need to put something new in. And what happens is once you see it, you're not going to be able to unsee this.
Right.
Like, you're not going to be able to unsee the compound interest that your daughter's going to get at 6 years old. And when she looks up and she is 50 years old, honey, she's going to be a multi-millionaire because you made the decision today to start investing for her. Even if it's $20 a month.
Right. Okay.
Like, even if it's $100 a month, right? We're going to get there, but one step at a time. First step is come on to the challenge and let's get you started. Okay.
Okay. All right.
So happy that you're here.
Thank you.
Okay, good night, girl.
Good night.
I love it. I love it. Now, just a reminder, and again, my team is still getting a few messages. Buy now, pay later is still available to you. I know like 50% of people that end up booking use that. I'm cool with it, but you got to have a plan. Don't just be out here doing stuff. The plan is we're going to trade to pay it off. And that next month, you're going to take your very first trade in the stock market. You're going to trade options, the very thing that like God has used to help me. I love that. Kim said she used Klarna to get platinum, period. We're locked in. We're locked in, period. All right, I'd love to chat with somebody who purchased platinum. If you heard platinum, say I did, and we'd love to bring you up. Are we giving we have the giveaway? Are they choosing them? Okay, so we're choosing somebody. We're choosing somebody. My team is going to choose somebody to bring them up and give them $250 that bought the platinum tonight. Let's go. What are they? So my team is grabbing somebody and we're just going to give you $250. Let's go. Click on react on the back of your screen and raise your hand and turn on your camera so we can pull you up. Yeah. So my team is going to randomly choose somebody and let's go. Let's see who it is. I'm excited. Tamika? Yes, girl, you just won $250.
They unmuted me. It's me?
It's you, girl.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Heather. Oh my gosh. I've been following you since 2014. This is truly a blessing. Like, I always wanted to come to Pinky Promise. I never was able to because, you know, working a lot. Now I'm back in the service, active duty. I'm so happy. Like, I started trading back in 2021. I was doing really good. I think it was Forex. I don't know if you ever heard of that company.
I've heard of Forex, yeah.
I was doing good. I was disciplined. I think I made up to like 4,000. And then something kicked in and I tried to go back in and I lost. I pulled away because I said, you know, I felt really bad about it. And I went to this trade surge a couple weekends ago. The money that you say you spent 20,000, like for you to be a student, like the highest plan is 40,000. So like what you're doing, I say, you know, I'm gonna go with Heather because I always been watching The Busy Trader. been
Period.
wanting to always put the money in and, join the Discord, but it's like a couple weekends ago, I said, Heather is the way to go because I've been
Aw,
faithfully following you, your family, your children.
thank you.
It's such a blessing. And thank you for the Starbucks gift.
Yes.
I
Oh,
appreciate it. I
yes.
really appreciate it.
No, that makes me so happy. So the crazy thing is we had a girl come in 2022 from one of those as well. She went to like something in person. She paid 25,000. And she said she got a bunch of like self-paced classes that confused her with no access to the mentor. So then she heard about Busy Trader, came to Busy Trader, and she traded and she paid it all off. And I told her, I was like, girl, I could have saved you 25,000 in the beginning. You could have put that towards Busy Trader. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
definitely.
yeah, I'm so happy that you came and you wanted to learn and you won 250. So what are you doing with it?
I'm gonna fund it towards my Sophie account
Yeah,
that I opened a week ago when I did the masterclass.
I
I'm
love
so
it.
happy for this journey because I definitely want to create wealth for my children, retirement. I'm just excited about this journey. I am.
I'm excited and thank you for like rocking with me for 10 years,
Yes.
over 10 years.
You're an anointed woman of God. You are just you're the GOAT. You always share everything you
Aw.
know, and you're the best person that anybody would want to follow with this trading. Definitely.
Oh, thank
Yes.
you. You're so sweet. Well, I'm excited for you. My team's going to reach out to you to get some more information from you so we can send that over to you this week. Thank you again for
Thank you. May God continue to bless you, Heather.
you. You too, girl.
Thank-
All right, bye. Oh, I love it. Man, I love to hear these stories. It's so good. Like this has been so good. And guess what, y'all? We still have a giveaway. I have a couple questions I'm going to tackle. Um, we have the free giveaway for everybody here, and I want you guys to be able to access that as well. Do I need trading experience to join the challenge? You don't. You don't have to have any, whether you're seasoned or whether you're not. I'm going to help you either way. I got you. I got you. What if I'm starting out with limited capital? I was too. I started out with $500 and I traded for our current summer trip, $800 into 80,000. Let's go. So 100%. Another one, I'm not tech savvy. Will you hold my hand? Yes, I'm going to help you along the way and I'm going to guide you. The thing that's important to me is that you feel confident in taking your first trade. Like, I just want to help you kind of take away that fear just to let you know you can do it. I'm going to even have you guys practicing on what's called on demand, which is like the ability to go on and practice real charts, but with fake money. Come on. I'm going to help you. And also, I'm going to teach you and show you how to paper trade. And I think paper trade is great for beginner traders because you're learning how to trade strategy. So we're starting with fake money to start with, right? Also, really quick, I would love to bring up somebody that, purchased a platinum ticket. Just one more people as we're wrapping up. I would just love, if you did, I would love to hear. Ariana said she's a hands-on learner. I got you. So we're going to practice on demand. Tried
Oh,
trading before, but I didn't see results. What's different about this? What's different is you didn't have strategy, and I have a system that I use that really works. Hey, Kim,
hey,
how are you?
I am doing awesome.
Awesome. So
Oh
tell
my
me, what
God.
did you decide to lock in and grab a platinum ticket? I just wanted to chat with one more person before we got off.
Wait, because this was actually like I think like my third time getting on one of these, and I'm like, I just have to do it tonight. You know what it is? I got paid, and I've been trying to figure it out. Remember last time I was like, oh, I get paid, but then like so many things are coming out the account, all the Klarnas and everything. And I heard you say it just now, like this isn't going to be forever. We're going to do Klarna now, and we're going to trade to pay it off. And I first saw you with the Coach K on
Oh,
her, yes, that was a part
I
of her
love it.
community. And I was like, and it keeps calling me like, what? I wanted to join, and I'm like, they say God's timing. And when I hear you talk about
100%.
ministry and everything
Mhm.
that you want for your kids, I have my two kids here. They always, every time I'm on these calls, I'm like, no, you have to hear it. I told them, like, you have to hear this. I'm like, I'm taking a 5-day class with Heather. I'm gonna do it. And I'm like, it's
Period.
over the summer. And I'm like, it's so long because I'm like, I'm a teacher. And I'm like, I
Oh,
don't have like a summer assignment. So I'm like, but it's all the way in July and I don't know what I'm going to do before then. So that's kind of what's had me hesitant. But I'm like, it's the ministry, it's the kids setting up their accounts, all the things that I know I want to do for them. That I know options is possible, and I know I can do it. And I'm like, just do it. Just do it. And tonight, just hearing you say it over again, and it was that conviction about the Klarna. And I'm like, just try it this time. Just try it and see if it'll go through. And it went through. And I was like, oh, I was so excited. Like, I'm so looking forward to it.
My goal for you is by next year, all your Klarna's paid off 100% from trading. That's it. That's our goal. Like,
That
I
is
think it
the
took me
goal.
about 6 or 7 months to pay off my 20,000. But that's my
Okay.
prayer, is that you're living a debt-free life and that it's all paid off. The 20,000 was like my last ditch effort to like go all in, because I was like,
Okay.
something to change, because I'm just going to keep it real. I don't want to work a 9 to 5 ever again for the rest of my life. And once you learn this, you're not going to be able to unsee what you saw. You see what I'm saying?
And
Like,
that's what it is. And it's like, I know I'm a teacher. So even when I wanted to do, because I was doing Forex before, like and it was like up and down, but I know my mindset is different this time. This was like over
yeah,
like
yeah. I don't
5
like
years ago.
Yeah, I don't fool
Yeah,
with
no.
Forex. I don't fool with that stuff. So
I'm
yeah,
not anymore. And I'm like,
not
options is different. Like being out the market and not having to stay and teach at the same time. I'm like, I need something where I can set it the night before, learn the charts, be able to put it in. And like Grace said, just come and like see the profit and know, okay, there was a strategy here. That's what it is. I need the strategy. I need the community, the discipline. Like I need everything that you're offering, because I know that I can be successful. I know that I will. Yes. My son's
You
like,
know,
hi.
hey, how are you? I love it. So,
Yeah.
hey, how are you? So, how old is he?
How old are you?
10.
10.
I love
And I
it.
have a
My
Michaela
daughter's
too.
10
It's so
too.
funny.
Michaela,
Like
come.
Tamika, I have a Michaela too. I was like, oh, Michaela's 8.
Oh, I love that. No, that's
I
great.
can't wait to
So,
be 10.
I just
Yeah.
finished coaching somebody that was a teacher, and she booked a 30-day coaching with me, and I loved working with her because teachers process differently than the average person. So the same way that you had to come up, and these are the examples I used with her. I said, you came up with a lesson plan. Imagine if you go to your class and you don't follow the lesson plan. It would be chaos. I said,
Exactly.
imagine you go to the stock market and you're not trading your trading plan. It's chaos and you're going to lose money. So I would tell her, hey, if you can come in with your lesson plan or your trading plan, you're going to make money. She stayed super green the whole month. I enjoyed working with her because the way she processed and her learning was so on point. It was so detailed oriented. And she said, Heather, I really like working with you because you're detailed oriented and I need that as a teacher. She said, don't skip over stuff. Walk me through it. And I was like, I got you. So I enjoyed
Yeah.
coaching her for 30 days. That was fun.
And anything, as you said that, I just had an hour-long conversation with my mom, but from like 7 to 8. And I was telling her, I was like, Mom, I'm gonna do it. I'm like, I'm gonna do trading. I'm gonna take a class over the summer. And I was like, I told him, like, I remember the time I took 250 and turned it into 2,500 in less than a week. But it's the trading plan is what I used to stick to. And I was like, okay, let me go back in and try it again, and didn't do it and then lost it. And I'm like, Kim, like you have to, like you said, you have to stick to the plan. So this time around, like I know everything that I did wrong before, like revenge trading, moving stop losses,
You're
staying
not
in
doing
too long, all of those things, blowing accounts. I'm like, this time around, it's not it. Not gonna happen.
You have to remember that trading pays for stuff. That's my mindset. That helps me to trade my lesson plan, right? If I know that trading can pay for this phone bill, I'm not YOLOing stuff. I'm trading my plan. I'm not trading inside days. And if I do, I'm sizing down. I adjust the way that I think about the market. You see what I'm saying? And so I'm very big on risk management. Anybody that's here that knows me, I don't play about a bunch of blown accounts. We're not doing that. I blew enough accounts
Ever.
for all of us. We're not playing that, right? I tell people, if you listen to me, you're not going to blow your account. If you listen to me, you will be profitable. But I need you to trade your plan. And it's important to me that your babies have proper accounts set up because they're still young enough to be multi millionaires with $100, $200 a month max.
Exactly. Because the last call I was, I think earlier this week, was it? I feel like it was early this week. And I opened my SoFi, I opened the investment account.
Come
And I
on.
just transferred over because I got paid today. I was like, no, transfer the 50 to get the bonus that they're talking about. So I'm like, okay, just transfer it over. So I'm like, I didn't have a high yield savings account before meeting
Wow.
you, like at all. Like none of these things, like I did. It's a simple thing. And I told my mom, I'm like, I opened a high yield savings. I'm like, all of these things that I want to do. I'm like, 2026 is gonna be a profitable. And I'm like, everyone knows who knows me, like that's my number. My birthday is June 26th. I'm like 626, 26. This is
626.
my
That's
year.
your golden year.
Exactly. So I'm like, no, I'm gonna get it done this year. She's like, okay. She's like, I'm happy for you. I'm like, yes, I'm gonna get it done. It has to work, or it has to work.
Dude,
Hey.
hey, how are you? I remember saying to myself as I was learning and paying for coaches and trying to invest and really, I remember saying, I'm going to die getting this. Like, there's no quit. That's what I said to
Yeah,
myself. I'm not going to quit. I'm going hard. I'm going heavy and I'm going to learn this and I'm going to practice on demand and I'm going to lock in. And I
exactly.
remember being like, but the good thing is I didn't have to die, right, to get it. It's like but if you have that mindset where I'm not gonna quit, I'm not gonna give up. Like people are
Yep.
like, oh, it's just 5 days and that's over. No, no, we're just getting started. Like this is going to be your lifestyle of we're trading and we're making money. And the thing is, I have some accounts where I pay myself every day from the account. If I'm green on the account, I pay myself. If I take a loss, I
Okay.
have to wait till I'm back under a certain amount to pay myself again. But do you
Okay.
know how nice it is to hit your bank account, like to get paid every day? You know what I mean?
Exactly. And
That's
it's
what
like everything that you're saying, it's like the conviction. Because, like I said, God keeps calling me back. And I'm like, it's like a free course. I'm like, no, just get on. Like, I saw it and I'm like, wait, it started already. Tap in anyway. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I joined tonight and I'm like, it's going to happen. It is going to happen. I'm going to pay myself. I'm going to be profitable. My kids are going to learn how to trade. And that was the key, too. The fact that your kids are teaching other kids how to trade. So I'm like, no, I am going to learn. My kids are going to learn, and we are going to make it happen.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
Like the fact that my 7-year-old wants to learn, like he was trading gold futures the other day. And he was like in Amazon the other day. And he's just like, Mom, show me the charts. And it's just mind blowing to me to see this next generation is never going to live the way that we did. Because I grew up poor. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, now I have trust fund babies. Like it's a total, literally, me and my husband broke the generational curse and it was hard. I'm not going to sit up here and like sugarcoat it and be like, oh, it was so beautiful. No, I got addicted at one point. Like I was going through the fire. I struggled, but our kids never will. And I'm so glad you're setting your kids up and they're going to be so thankful that you did. So thank you for your time and thank you for hanging out with me
Thank
tonight.
you. Thank you. And I just literally, one more thing. I literally just borrowed, like, I'm in the process of borrowing
Thank
money
you for
from my
teaching my
403B
mom.
to stay
Mhm.
out of foreclosure. So I'm like, it has to happen because I'm like, I'm not working for the summer. So I'm like, no, there is a plan. God is going to make it. Like, He's putting these things in front of me. It's
Yeah.
going to happen.
Yeah,
It's
it
going to
is.
happen.
It is, period. We're going to break this cycle that you're in, right? You're in this cycle where it's like you're borrowing from here to do this.
Oh, absolutely.
What I'm teaching is, okay, I'm teaching a skill for you to make more money because I can't just be like, hey, you just need to pay off your debt. Okay, then what? I'm still chained to this job. No, I need you to build a skill up that you can use to pay off your debt, fund your emergency fund, do all those different things, and then change the way that you think long term. So this
Absolutely.
ecosystem is going to be a blessing to you. I'm so happy that you're
Well,
here.
yes. Thank you.
All right, talk to you later.
Good night.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yes.
What? Oh, that was crazy. Thank you for your service too. Man, thank you for your service. I appreciate that. Wow, what a night. Oh my gosh, you guys, I've been on here with you guys for 2 hours and 30 minutes. I did not expect to go that long. It feels like it goes by fast. Doesn't it feel like it goes by fast, y'all? Like, I feel like hanging out with you guys goes by super fast. But I just want to thank all of you guys for taking the time to hang out with me. And something I'm going to do just to close, my team is going to give you a free checklist. And it's a checklist that I use to, set me up before the trade. You can print it out, all the things. Make sure you grab your 5-minute trader challenge. But I just want to pray over you guys as we head out. Is that okay with y'all? Can I pray over y'all before we close tonight? Can I pray for y'all? I would love to pray for you guys. Yes, yes. Okay. Father, in the name of Jesus, I want to pray over every single person under the sound of my voice. God, right now, we break every single generational curse of poverty. We will no longer be borrowing from this person to pay this person. No. We're going to change the way we think and renew our mind concerning money. I pray for everybody here, God. I pray that the wealth of the wicked is transferred into their hands and they know what to do with the money because they know how to multiply it. You are putting them in position, God, for financial wealth because they are getting the proper wisdom to learn and to grow how to change their finances. I pray over anybody in the room, God, that feels like life is hard and life is heavy and maybe they just feel like giving up. I pray that you just breathe a breath of fresh air onto their souls right now. Give them peace that surpasses all understanding. Remind them that they are called for such a time as this. So I just pray over their lives. I pray, God, with long life, you satisfy them. I pray that their children will be blessed and they will leave an inheritance to their children's children. I declare, God, that these people that are under the sound of my voice will go on to do everything that you've called them to do, everything that you purposed them to do. So I thank you for their life now. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. I love you guys. I love y'all in real life. I'm excited for your life. I'm excited for your journey. I'm happy that you're here and I'm so excited for your future. I think that this is just the beginning. It really is. And I pray that a seed was planted and that from now on, you can go do great things and you can set your children up for great things. All right. Love you guys. Don't forget your free gift over here in the chat. Bye, y'all.
To learn trading from Heather in 2022. One of the great things about the Busy Traders and about Heather's style is that she really has a tool belt of resources, right? She really teaches the full gamut from just long-term investing all the way up to trading on those really short time frames. And so in addition to all of the different training that she had available is the Discord. It really is the community. One, you do stay in connection with Heather and have that direct daily guidance from her. So I encourage everyone to join the Busy Trader. The Discord, of course, is a wonderful place to get your start. Believe it or not, you don't have to know anything before you join Discord. You are going to be exposed to so much information.
There are so many lessons that I've learned on this journey of trading. It's changing not just for me, but it's a generational change, right? My girls are learning to trade. Our family is now aware of not just trading, but just financial literacy, right? So the Busy Trader wasn't just a platform to learn how to trade, but it feels like an entire financial literacy program. I would say, I don't know what you're waiting for. You need to sign up today and learn a skill that will change your life, that will allow you to live the life you've always dreamed. This is not a scam, but it will work if you apply it, right? So those of you that were on the fence, you were thinking about it, I am not paid to share this information, but I just want everybody to know that you can do this. Heather teaches you how to fish.
I have grown so much since I've been a part of this community, and I'm a big believer that you have to trade with a tribe. You have to find a really positive and encouraging, but also profitable group that will show you how to be a better trader, not just make money, but if you're a good trader, the money will follow. And the Discord has been amazing. It really has been a great experience, and I'm looking forward to getting even better.
I knew that this was something that was real and that could really be life-changing for me and my family. So it's then that I decided to take Heather P's mentorship, and I feel like that was definitely a real shifter to the way I traded and understood the market. Definitely still learning, still on a journey, but I'm so thankful for Heather, so thankful for the community she's built and the access she's given so many of us to what she's learned and really plowed for. So definitely take the leap, don't wait. It's a real deal.
After I joined the Busy Trader, after I took level 1, I finally have a foundational knowledge. I understand what the chart is doing. I can look at a chart and tell you kind of where the stock is going. I can tell you why the stock kind of did what it did, which I'm really excited about because I'm finally understanding it. If you want to learn anything about trading, join the Discord. Get level 1, get the intensive, but just start with the Discord. You will not regret it.
Hi, my name is Kelsey, and I have a lot of nerve. Okay, so we know that trading is 90%, mental, and I was so stressed with my businesses at the time. This Busy Trader Instagram found me. I took my first trade with this strategy this morning. It was a quick $300, and so thank you. I'm a preacher, so I know how to stay under time. Thank you. I'm ready to go. Let's go.
I'm so happy to learn from Heather Lindsey and the other moderators that are there. There's a lot that's a part of the community with the Discord, and so much from the classes. It works. The formulas work. It's actually been a real blessing for me, and I'm excited about what's to come. I'm excited about the possibility of really making this, something that I can do on a more full-time basis. But I'm so happy. Join the Busy Trader. You won't regret it.
My experience has been that I went from being a total newbie in the stock market and trading options to actually understanding what I'm doing. And I've had my first profitable year in the stock market. I feel so much more confident, and her community and team is just so smart and spirit-led, and I'm excited about diving deeper into learning more. But if you are considering learning from Heather and the Busy Traders community, I highly recommend it. It is life-changing. Like, let's create this generational wealth together.
Yo, when I tell you that the Busy Trader is the truth, man, options just really confuse me. And I am embarrassed to say how long I've been following Heather in TBT, and I finally bit the bullet and was like, you know what do I have to lose? Just like go ahead and join. There's a free trial, I think, or for a certain amount of time or whatever to join the Discord. So I did it. And you guys, I've been in this group like a week and a half, and I instantly knew that I was home. If I could say anything, I was so surprised by how engaged and how consistent Heather is in terms of call outs, knowing the charts, in terms of answering questions. She is so on point. Her freaking coaches are the truth. Her admin are so kind and so responsive. If you're on the fence, I'm telling you right now, join TBT and come find me. Like, we could just be in it together, but TBT is home, and I think you'll feel the same. It's amazing.
I've been part of the group for about 3 years now. I have done a lot, and I would say the most important thing is the mental side. Finally found, I found my strategy, and I've done what the coaches always say, and I locked in on one strategy, one ticker, and one time frame, and it is life-changing. So I would say if you're wanting to join, focus on the mental side and focus on one strategy once you find something, and you will experience so much growth.
I actually started with Heather back in 2023. I started from ground zero. My family never really talked about investing or financial literacy. Everything I've learned, I learned from Heather. And one of my favorite parts has been the Discord, the pep talks. I listen to those over and over again. They keep me focused mentally, and just having people there to answer questions or look at my charts, or just really just be there for support and see everyone's wins have really been helpful. This time around, I really feel like I'm getting close to breakthrough. And once I started seeing what's possible, for me, it's not just about money. It's about having more time with my son and being able to walk in my purpose. I'm really excited for what's ahead, and I'm so grateful